Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Saturday night game of Gooey Re-Incarnate, where this group of misfits cause all sorts of weird chaos that I think we've been trying to get to a library for 3 weeks now. We haven't gotten there yet, but we're in the same town that the library resides in, so before we jump off to the night's game and see what kind of chaos these players can throw my way, I want to go ahead and give my typical shout-outs. First and foremost, that map in the middle of the screen there, of course, is brought through Kassoon, but I'm able to show it to you through Roll20. Roll20 is an app that allows us to play no matter where we're at in the country or the world, to be honest with you. Allows us to get together and play any kind of role-playing game we want to play, whether it be D&D, to organized play, Fate, you name it, you can play it using the Roll20 app. Let's see, also, keeps players can kind of get an idea what's going on around them. Situational awareness, if you will, as well as share artwork for maps that may have been created or characters that may have been drawn. Also, another one of my shout-outs is going to be Hero Forge. Hero Forge is a website you can create custom miniatures, anywhere from fantasy to western, sci-fi, you name it, you can create it. You can pose it however you want to, put whatever gear you want it, weapons. You can even do mounts, animal companions. Or, hey, you want to create 2 miniatures ballet dancing, you can do that too, I think. You can put 2 miniatures on the same stand, whether it be a dancing kind of situation or a fighting kind of situation. If you're if you're a subscriber, you can turn around and make a digital version that you can use in digital games, such as, here on Roll20, Fantasy Grounds, or Foundry. Let's see, last but not least, we're playing a game that's in the world of Xyalthay. Xyalthay is brought to you by Gooey Cube. Gooey Cube is a 5th edition world that's been created by the company several years ago and has been expanded upon and continues to be expanded upon by the community, such as Shadrick, Roderick McBain, The Compound. All those things are things that I contributed to the world of Xyalthay. So if you're at home and you buy in the books, you may run across these actual characters when you look in the books and find things out. There's also a character named Melisande who's in there that I put in there, and she runs a establishment in Darkenhaven, an establishment that would put the current establishment that has been visited in this town to great shame. But I'm sure that the Reverend will work real hard to bring this one up to that one's standards. Maybe. We'll see. Let's see. If you're watching this on Twitch, there are a few things to take into consideration. Down below you'll notice a little bio, kind of tells you a little bit about the program, a little show, the channel, whatever. Words are a thing. Down below with it you'll see 2 links. One is to Extra Life and one is to our website. Now, Extra Life is the most important link out there. It takes you to the website that allows you to give to the Children's Miracle Network at any point in time throughout the year, when you can and when you'd like to. Now, our website is important. I mean, it's not like Marcus has been doing a whole lot of work on it or anything.
I haven't.
Yeah, I mean, he's got this show, this program. He's also got the one from Sunday night in there, and he's been working with a few other things. And he works on the shop. So if you haven't had a chance, check out the shop at the website and get you a shirt or a mug or a carpet rug, not carpet, but a rug, like a little throw rug, with different symbols and stuff on it, like the one at the bottom right hand corner, the one directly behind Marcus's head, or any of the ones that come from every previous games, like our Mutants and Masterminds game that we have. One got a shirt called Army Corps, and I don't mean ARMY. It's Armadillo / Core, so it's Army Corps. And we also have one from our Vampire the Masquerade game. If you haven't had a chance to check that out, go to YouTube and find it. And watch our programs there, because I do put the programs there hopefully within a week of us actually playing. Sometimes I miss it because of schedules, but they tend to get put in. Now we just have the 2 sponsors. We'll get those out of the way and we'll jump into the game. First sponsor is W Energy. They are a good manufacturer practice certified product formulated to give you focus without the jitters. They have no calories, no sugars, and no fillers. If you use the code ROLLHITDIE at checkout, you'll get 10% off. You can find them at w.gg. Our other sponsor is Humble Bundle. They're a website that sells games, ebooks, software, and other digital products. Their mission is to support charity while providing awesome content. If you use the same code RollHitDie, it lets them know where you heard about them from. I think that's it as far as announcements concerned. I don't think anybody here has any particular announcements they need to throw out there. So, without further ado, I guess we'll jump into tonight's episode of Gooey Re-Incarnate. So, let's see. Everybody has a card. Russ has 3. Josh has none. Josh, would you like to give us a recap of what happened in the last session?
Well, I very much would. So last session, we went on an adventure, and the Reverend visited the local ghetto brothel, if you will. Convinced her to sell it to him. And I believe that, you guys were going to give him the money to be able to do that. I believe was correct, what you said. The BBEG showed up and nearly killed everyone.
Yeah, that's interesting how that happened.
Yeah, I don't know why that happened.
Because I wasn't there.
Yeah, the kitty got drunk. That's what happened. That's about what happened, actually.
All right, go ahead and draw your card.
Draw the card from where? What?
Gooey Cube card, the second one down. You should be able to see it on the right hand side.
Ching. What does this say? I can't read it. Take a card. Where did it go?
This should be right above your name.
Where did all the names go? What the heck?
Yeah, I
Down
have
there
that.
at the bottom.
I have that happen to me every now and then.
Let me refresh. Okay.
All right. So the big bad evil guy shows up. You beat him thoroughly, right?
Yes. No.
We did beat a child.
Yeah.
We did. That is, yeah, you're correct. That's one thing, yeah. We did.
Not the BBEG, but...
The Reverend did murder a child. And don't worry, everybody. She got better. Or it was a she. Right? It was a she. Yeah. Got better. But I killed the shit out of a kid, yes.
All right. About this time... Go ahead.
After the kid get brought back to life.
Yes, she did get brought back to life.
And then y'all beat the shit out of her again.
Yeah.
No. I did.
Well, I don't know what happened. Somebody, we gave her something and realized that we still wanted that one thing, and then we mugged her. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big city's a dangerous place. What can I say?
Yeah.
I'm looking through all my notes here, and nope, you're right. It doesn't say good party. I haven't taken the opportunity to look at everybody's alignments yet, but I'm pretty certain there's
not good.
Some chaos and some neutrality in there, maybe. Oh. Yeah. All right, so about this time, Austin, you're waking up. Still got a bit of a hangover. I mean, you did drink a lot last night, and you're in the tavern, in your room, in the proper room. There's no lady passed out with a vampire biting her neck next to you, so you're good. But there's nobody else around. What are you doing?
Go downstairs, find out if anyone's there.
Well, currently no. The bartender does say that the last I saw your friends, they were outside facing off against a big scary guy in armor and I want to say an undead dragon.
I missed eating dead dragon? That sucks.
I mean, you may have missed getting eaten by the dead dragon.
So I'll go up to the door, open it, look out.
You look out, and I guess there's the group all haggard and fucked up.
So, good night, huh, guys?
I chased them off.
Oh, okay. So, no dead dragon?
No.
Hell no. It's been
By
a
the way,
crazy day.
y'all look worse than my headache. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
So, I need to eat something because my belly says I didn't eat last night. So what's the plan for the day? Day. Yeah, today. Or do y'all need to go to bed and I need to go eat some more?
Well,
You know, I didn't even think that they were supposed to let me drink. Kind of underage.
This is a whole new world. There is no underage here.
I'd like to think there is some.
Don't you see the 9-year-old over there with the pint?
My drink. Leave it alone. You can't have it, you damn cat. You already drank too much last night from me.
So, was this used to be Germany?
Oh, by the way, you owe me a silver.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. You passed out. You lost. I won.
Lost what?
The drinking contest.
I didn't have a drinking contest with you.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Look, you shook on it. You drank till you passed out.
Oh, I know I did not shake on it because your hand is still on you.
What's that supposed to mean?
My hands, or the claws come out, fire starts.
Are you really threatening a 9-year-old?
I never realized this,
Bar
but
for the
that
horse.
must make it really hard to masturbate.
All I'm saying is that's not the worst thing we've done.
It's not.
I mean,
I guess he's trying to catch up to you.
I'm looking.
You didn't use the magic, and you didn't use your claws last night when you agreed to drink me under the table. And you didn't drink me under the table.
I pick them up and put them under the table and sit down with them and drink something. Now you're a drink under the table.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is.
Adults are such assholes.
I'm not an adult.
Well, you're older than I am. You're an adult.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're over 12, right?
I get 10 copper pieces and hand them to him.
He bites one of them. Okay, that works. Now I can eat dinner tonight.
Well, hell, if you just said you wanted dinner, we can go get some food. Have you ever had beaten cow heart?
Never even heard of beaten cow heart. Is that like haggis?
What's haggis?
I mean, it's where you take the intestines of a sheep and you stuff its guts in there and you boil it.
Oh, where should we get some of that? That sounds yummy.
that sounds disgusting.
So screwing some ogre bitches, but you did it.
The Reverend don't discriminate.
The old man outside town does it because he's only allowed to get the scraps from the butcher.
Well, let's go.
Okay. He takes off, stumbling out the door and down the street.
Didn't
Not
we sell
necessarily in a straight line because he still has that pint in his hand.
Well, I go with them because they never said what we were going to do for the day, so I'll come back when I get done.
So
eating.
as Austin starts to follow a 9-year-old kid down the street, anything anybody would like to say or do before he gets too far?
Austin, hold on.
Okay, I pick up the little boy.
Hey, what the fuck? Put me down, dude.
Hold on.
The ghost said I need to hold you.
Wait. Are you going to just wander around town?
What are we here for?
I
thought we
we
were
were
trying to
going
get
to
back
go to the
home.
library
Okay.
to find information.
Me and the rabbit were going shopping.
Shopping for what?
Yes, we probably could do some shopping.
What
We
do you
saw
mean
that.
shopping for?
We saw that
we were-
manual.
We were gonna go to the Adventurers Guild, I think, and
Yes, that's it. That's it.
yeah, that's what we did. We were
'Cause
gonna do.
we sold that magic item, didn't we?
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's how we got the riches.
Yep.
Oh, what's my
wait.
cut?
But yeah,
What magic thing?
So that's kind of what we're planning.
It would be nice to maybe find some spell scrolls when we have an option or an opportunity. But look, let's just go on this shopping spree. Let's go to the Adventurers Guild. Hopefully, we'll get to the library at some point.
Kid, you want to go to the adventure
Oh
guild
no,
with
no,
us?
no. You can hit the library. We'll go there, and we'll split up, save some time.
I don't want to go to the
I
Adventurers
turn.
Guild.
Whoa! I turn around and go. You've read adventure novels, right?
I don't know how to read.
Huh?
Are you talking to me?
No, not you. I'm looking at the bunny.
Oh, the bunny.
You've read adventure novels, right? You've watched TV, right?
Yeah,
What's
What
TV?
happens when you split the party?
we're in the town. Safe as kittens.
Oh, that's not true because kittens eat one another.
And also, we just got hit by a guy riding on an undead dragon.
Oh, this reminds me. Did y'all hurt the dragon?
Oh no,
Oh,
it hurt us.
Yeah, somebody mocked it, and it almost killed us.
We got the hell out of Dodge is what we did.
well, that sucks.
Yeah.
I would have liked to
Anyway.
try some undead dragon.
Why don't we just go on and we'll accompany y'all to the Adventurers Guild?
Let's hit the library
Yes.
first.
Well, no, we probably all need to be at the Adventurers Guild.
I put the boy down. I walk over to the bunny, pick him up, and go, "Where are we going?" Shut up! Shut up! You keep disagreeing with everybody. Stop it!
This kid's like, you guys are weird, and leaves.
Bye. Okay.
Yeah,
where we
you
going?
better walk away.
Picks
And
up
that's
a
what
rock.
got
Yes.
killed
Okay.
last
So
time.
let's go to the Adventurers Guild together.
Oh, hold on. Oh shit!
You gonna fight a 9-year-old?
9-year-old picks a rock up off the ground and throws it at the metal man. Fuck you, still boy! And I roll a natural 20. So you can have 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
Ugh.
That's
And
what
I
I
go
call an
down.
arm.
Marcus, this ain't the first time I've done this. If you don't do it, I'm going to.
Well,
Can
technically,
we
since you
not
haven't
kill
healed,
this child?
did we heal after the deal with the dragon?
Yes.
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 Okay. So I was like,
Don't tell me a
Yes.
9-year-old boy throwing a rock at you just killed you. I feel real bad about that.
No, you wouldn't.
A little bit.
Last
Just a little
time I
bit.
remember, I only had like 1 hit point, so that's what I was trying to remember.
Oh,
when
you
we
would
were
have
at.
died outright. You just would have, went unconscious. You would have been
Yeah.
fine. It would shut you down for a little while and reconnected you to the Matrix. That's all.
No, I can't connect to the Matrix. There's a virus in there.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. Oh god. This is why I ran off last time.
Yeah.
Is this what are we giving to this child when we bring them back?
So we're gonna spend the day in jail.
Why don't we
It's
go to the Adventurers Guild?
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do that real quick and leave the kobold to kill the child.
Can I? Okay. I know this
Let's
is.
not.
Can I choose to have this do like
Nope, it's magic.
non-lethal
Magic.
magic?
Magic is lethal. There's no non-lethal.
All right.
Force damage, blow out the kneecap. Stumpy.
But we can say you roll at disadvantage because he's expecting some sort of retaliation from the rock. It doesn't matter. 14 still would hit a 9-year-old. Alright, so yeah, you just shoot the 9-year-old with an Eldritch Blast because he threw a rock at you.
So, what you're telling me is body's just laying there, right?
Body's just.
I will go over and do save the dying on the board.
Spare the die? Alright.
Yeah, spare the dying.
Hey,
I will
he
then
sneaks
prop
up
him
on
against the wall.
And there's
I'll
a weird,
walk up.
and there's a weird
Oh.
voice out of nowhere that says, "You guys are fucked up."
I'll walk
I have
over and be
no
like,
idea.
man, you took a bad hit there. As I take the 10 silver away from him,
10 copper.
10 copper.
copper that
Okay.
he was given.
Adding that back because that's exactly what we did with the other kid. We gave them
You
money,
penny pinching
and then
bastards.
I took it back.
Okay, can we hopefully make it to the Adventurers Guild without hurting another child?
I can't promise anything,
Just
but we can
because
attempt.
just because they're the same height as you are, Reverend, doesn't mean you can shoot them.
That's true. That's true.
All right.
As
So
we
you
walk
guys-
away, man, the children in this town know no respect at all.
All right.
They
None.
just need a little discipline.
Oh, I'll give them this.
As we walk toward the guild hall, Russ is going to start playing, and some of the instruments that his skeleton carries are going to animate and play along with him, because he has a new song that he wants to sing throughout this town. And, if we find a nice gathering of people, he'll start it again and try to get them all to repeat the refrain.
All right. And go for it.
Okay, verse 1. In the shadowed hall where whispers creep, lurked a man named Fat Bastard, cursed and deep. His frame a monument of gluttony's might, yet weakness clung to him like a moonless night. Chorus. So raise your voices, mournful and low, for he devoured more than mere food, we know. His hunger gnawed at bonds once strong, and doom trailed him, relentless and long. His friends, unsuspecting, welcomed him near, but Fat Bastard wore a weight they'd come to fear. He ate their trust, their laughter, their mirth, and with each bite he severed ties from earth. The chorus again. And then, when battles loomed and courage waned, Fat Bastard stood among them, his fate ordained. He'd feasted on valor, swallowed valor's flame, and doom would dance, whispering his name. So raise your glass, mournful and low, for he devoured more than mere food, we know. His hunger gnawed at bonds once strong, and doom trailed him, relentless and long. But alas, alas, in his gluttonous strife, he unwittingly doomed them to a torturous life. And I'm also using thaumaturgy to make my voice louder and more resonant. And, I'm just going to keep playing this again and again.
Now, any of them playing the Pipes of Haunting I gave you?
Yes. Well, no, I don't want to play those yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to scare the people of the town. I'm just trying to piss off that bastard.
Mm. Yeah, he's in the sewer thing.
Yeah. So, that's what I'm saying. When we get near, gatherings of people, there are probably some sewer grates, so I'm standing near one and singing.
All right. I'm just trying to bring up something. Huh. Okay. Well, that's messed up.
Basically, I'm trying to piss him off enough that he makes mistakes.
Yeah, noted. Just checking to find out why I can't log into this.
Because it was bad singing.
Yeah, it just messed up the whole thing.
Well, let's see how bad it was.
Hey, give me performance. You don't even think of that. Excuse me. Sounded real good.
Okay.
All right. So let me see if it's in the junk. No, I'm trying to log into this generator that I use, and it's not letting me log into it now. All right, so you guys are heading to where currently?
Adventure Guild.
Yeah.
I mean, are you sure you were awfully keen to go to?
I put my hand over his mouth.
What is the name of the Adventuring Guild here? Is it just the Adventuring Guild?
Pretty much, just known as the Adventurers Guild. Give me a second.
Yeah, the second you do that, you can tell he stops saying that and just starts cracking up. He's just doing that to get a rise out of you at this point.
I know. And if we walk by a water barrel or a trough for horses, somebody goes swimming.
It's fine.
As-
I'm not
as
the one
I-
afraid of water.
As I lose my grip, you know.
Not afraid of water. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
You know, we should all get library cards.
And I look at you. Don't start.
Listen, I ain't above killing kids.
We figured that out.
What? How does that sync up? Like pops out of the barrel. How does that sync up?
I tell you what, though.
We should get library cards. I ain't above killing kids. Hold on, back up. Explain that to me.
I mean, are you taking the library cards from the children you kill or something?
I mean,
Do they have any?
Perhaps we should go to a church instead?
Yeah, there ain't no hope for you guys. All right, so you're heading towards the Adventurers Guild.
I'm gonna multi-class into a cleric. No. Just no. You can't. They all just say no. It doesn't work.
As soon as I see you kind of like slide in with that hat tilted sideways and you got the pimp lean, and they're like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, no, you can't come inside. You're not allowed.
why is that? About discriminating? What's up with this?
Yes, very much so.
Shit. Usually I win when I bring that up. Okay. All right.
All right, so let's see, you guys. Where did I say the inn was? I think the inn was right here somewhere. All right, see this big building here?
Pearl looking one. Pearl colored.
Yeah. All right, you make it there, and it's rather large, of course, building. It's the biggest building in the town. Columns out front, stairs that lead up to the front door. As soon as you open the door inside, there's maybe 15 other people in there, all like sitting at tables. Some are eating something, some are drinking something, kind of chit chatting. One or two are looking at a board that's got, stuff posted on it. You would recognize it possibly as a job board.
Here's the
And
thing. Do we have to be members to take a job from the job board?
well, that sounds like questions you might want to ask.
I will roll up.
At the counter is what appears to be a relatively heavier built than your average man. He's not imposing. He's wearing a tight yellow one-piece outfit, complete with pants, hood, and a cape. His auburn hair is drawn into a tight ponytail with a card scrunchie. His eyes are likewise gray.
I'll roll up. What's crack-a-lackin', my honky? I am wanting to know, what does one have to do to become a member of this here adventuring guild? Plus, what kind of benefits are we talking about? Vacation pay, what are we talking about here?
Is there 401k matching?
Who's asking the question? I don't see anybody.
Oh, they're down here.
Oh,
Yo,
there you are.
What's up? Hey, down here. Yeah, there.
Yeah, there's a step thing over there to the left that our shorter folk tend to use. Why don't you go over and stand on that? And you want to know what again?
I'll go get it, bring it over. I'm like, okay, what does one got to do to become a member of this here adventuring guild?
You pay the fee to sign in, and then we start you off with the lowest possible ranking, and then you can take jobs that fit your ranking.
Okay.
I
How much are we talking about?
Might even test you to see if you even have any affinity with anything, to see if you're even
Affinity?
Yes. You just can't walk in off the street and say, hey, I want to adventure, and then next thing you know, you go out with a card in your hand and you're dead the first time you step out the gate because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So I gotta make sure you kind of know what you're doing. You kind of dress funny anyway.
I dress in...
Oh,
you mean...
trust me, they don't know what they're doing.
Oh, listen. The Reverend
Are you
dress
sure you
is
guys are in
style.
the right spot? I mean, y'all look like a bunch of weird-looking monster-type characters, and not adventurers, but I mean,
Monster, sir, good sir. I take offense to that.
well, that's tough. It's just how I feel.
Sir,
I mean, you got a ghost, you got Rabbit Boy over here, you got the Cat Man playing with his claws and what have you, and then they got you, just like that.
Style? You mispronounced style.
And I don't know what to say about your golem back there.
Sir.
Fucking thing talks. Oh shit.
we're pretty good. I mean,
You don't get out much, do you?
we try to help those in trouble.
We do?
Appearance aside,
Are you sure? Because
I
Discipliner.
glare at Mason.
you do fit the description of
Defeater of
some group
bastard.
of guys or a group of creatures that kind of attacked this little girl the other day, or was it this morning?
What? Who did that? Who done that?
So you sure you guys protect good people, or? I'll tell you what. That's not for me to decide. That's your own conscience. You do with it what you want. Just fill out this paperwork right here, and we'll get you started. It's 5 gold a person to sign up. I think that's the going rate right now. Hold on, let me go check. He thumbs through some papers. And,
So,
God damn it! It's not 5 gold. It's 5 silvers. My bad. I apologize. You just...
What's your name?
Me?
Yeah.
Wow. That's the first time anybody's really asked me my name. My name's Vaneth. Vaneth Gracie.
Vaneth who?
Vaneth Gracie.
Thaneth. With a thumb.
Vanuath.
Right.
And what is your name?
My name, good sir, it's the Reverend Pimp Daddy Slim. This
Yeah.
here is my tight crew.
Mm.
This here's Fuzz Daddy, as he like rubs the cat, pets the cat. This Fuzz Daddy, I wouldn't fuck with him if I was you. This is Casper, the friendly ghost.
Does he realize you're like rubbing his hindquarters there?
It's okay, we have an understanding.
It's not a good one.
I don't kink. I don't. I don't kink shame. So just go right ahead.
Yeah.
And I'm
This
not-
is Thumper. This is Thumper. He's the rabbit.
Okay, and
Back here in the back, it's Gold Tooth.
I'll smile big with all the fangs that's hanging out.
It just kind of clunk.
yeah, the bottom jaw just goes bloop. that's the whole.
It's a working process.
That's a whole new version of disturbing. If you ever. Okay. Anyway, and what about the weird-looking ghostly dude?
He is referred yet again to me as Casper the Ghost.
Oh,
My name
you're
is Russ.
Casper.
His
Russ.
name- yeah, Russ. No, his name.
Wait a minute. He's calling you Casper, but your real name's Russ. Does that mean the rest of these people got different names too? Now you know what?
Well,
I don't care.
Unfortunately, yes.
Fill your paperwork out, pay your money, and I'll put you be an E rank, and you can take jobs off the board as long as they match your level. You can go one level higher than your current level, but you can't go any higher than that, or you'll be fined for fucking up somebody else's mission. Anyway, here's your paper, and it's simple. It's got your name, your occupation.
I'm assuming the occupation was referring to class.
Yes, it is, but that doesn't mean that's what you put on it.
Yeah. So
And of course, your abilities. What your talents are.
Okay. So the Reverend's going to ask for an additional sheet of paper because he just keeps listing shit.
Just flip it. I mean, really.
It's like he flipped it over and
Yeah.
filled it out. He's like, I need more.
Sure. He reaches back and grabs some blank papers and drops them up on the counter. There you go.
Lover of women, lover of dwarves, lover of...
Yeah, just 10 when you're
Cunnilingus
done.
master.
You just, you fill it out.
Russ actually fills out one for the Cobalt, and it just says Reverend Pip Daddy Slim, Pimp, Carrier of STDs.
Discipliner of
That's it
children.
all.
Discipliner of children in big bold letters. There you go.
air quotes discipliner as there's murdered children in the wake.
All right. So as soon as you guys are done, he collects your paper and your 5 silver apiece.
Yeah, so I'll mark off.
So just wait right here. And
Alright.
I'll be right back with your card. And he
We got
kind of
we taking a picture. Is this like the DMV? Like what we doing?
what?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
He's a weird one, isn't he? And he turns around and walks off.
He's calling us
No
weird, but
idea.
yet he cosplays as Trina Kwan.
So after a few moments, he comes back with 4 cards, and well, actually, he comes back with 5 cards. It's like, there was a bit of an issue. I got the Reverend Pimp Daddy Pimp, and you didn't put your actual abilities on here, but here's your card.
Thank you.
We got Russ, Bard, and
No, it says Doombard.
Doombird. Oh, all right. Well, here's your card. We have Mason. I don't remember there being a Mason mentioned in the introductions, but one of you, his
Oh, yeah.
name's Mason. It says here.
Getting drunk and punching shit, that's me.
Yeah. Okay. Then here's yours.
Yeah.
And we have Austin. Austin says pretty much the same thing that Mason said, other than. All right. Well, whatever. Here's yours.
Thank you, sir. How you doing today?
And then we have Bobus,
That's the golem.
That's me.
and your occupation was.
I'm an inventor.
Alright. Occupation inventor. Abilities are... I make shit. Okay. Simple. There you go. Now, I get 5 cards out, but I still have a stack of papers here. The magic book wouldn't take them because it was like too much. But I guess since there was 2 applications for the Reverend Pimp Daddy, I guess it's fine, right?
What? I guess.
So this one here.
Don't worry. You can just staple those in the back of the book. You're right.
Yeah, I will file these under round, and he leans over to the side and drops it into his trash can.
Wow.
They're filed. All right, so
File 13 them. All right.
yes, that's a good one. 13. I've never heard of file 13. I heard of round file, but not file 13. Anyway, so now we need to test your ability. So if you would go around the side of the building, not the side of the building, around the side of the entrance hall here, you'll see a door on the far right. Go through that door. It should bring you to an internal arena, and then we'll check out what you can or cannot do before we send you out on any kind of missions. So,
Well, you do know we're the ones that chased off the Dark Knight and his dead dragon.
nope, I did not know that, but a lot of people can say all sorts of shit, but I don't believe it. So, anyway,
Oh,
We
what
more
was his
talked
name,
to him
Dan?
and he left.
his name was Vaneth Gracie. He is a male half-elf. Well, he's flamboyant looking, so you would assume maybe he is bardic in some sense.
Gotcha.
I guess that's the reason for the Yellow Ranger cosplay there.
What's a... No, I'm not a ranger. I'm a bard. Jeez, get it right. Do I have a fucking bow behind me and do I have an animal on my shoulder? No, I don't. I'm a bard, not a ranger.
Different Ranger.
There's only one kind of ranger. What the hell are you talking about? Different ranger. All right,
Talking about the Mighty Morphin Common. Let's go, guys.
just go see Vondel through that door.
Go see Fondle.
Fondle.
Is
I
there
knew
a
a
fucking
Vondel. He
echo
goes
in
to
here?
back
Yes, I said go see Vondel. Go through the door. You'll find Vondel.
Well, I'll head out.
Do you need me to get somebody
Yeah.
to escort you to the door? I'm just curious.
No.
No, we're fine.
Okay, I'm just making sure because some of you looked confused. Anyway, good luck.
Thank you.
He
And,
just
go
waves
off.
his hand as you walk away. Yeah.
Well, he was a pleasant fellow, wasn't he?
No.
He was?
That was sarcasm, but okay.
Yes. I think dealing with us makes anyone frustrated.
Why?
No. Never.
Oh, no worries.
So let's go find this Fondle.
I think it's Vondel, not Fondle.
Oh, we're calling him Vondel.
Maybe he knows where to find Shady Dick.
So go to the arena.
All right. Let's see. All right, so you open the door and there's a long hallway. You see a sign on one door to the side. It says Armory. And then you see another door. It says Arena.
Go through the door for the arena.
Yeah, I've got no need to see the armory on my end.
Is the door to the armory unlocked?
You do you.
No,
Just-
it's currently locked.
Okay. I was just checking to make sure they secure their armory is all.
Look, I'm not gonna stop you. I don't care. I don't know what you have planned.
Chaos. That's all I plan.
We've only murdered 2 children in this town.
I
You mean
haven't killed
discipline.
2 children.
We've disciplined 2 children.
All right, so as you come through the door, you hear Are you the...
Yes.
What? Okay, fuck it then. I guess you are. Whether it's right or not.
Are you Fondler or Fandler? Or...
Vanda. Jesus Christ. The old man can't pronounce my name right. And standing in the middle of the arena is a very short, stout female dwarf in full suit of armor. She's wearing light armor. Looks like it's been faded through time. Maybe even a little bit of well use. Like she's worn it in a lot of different battles. Some of the cloth or clothes that you actually see, like the cape and some of the, like, I don't know what the actual part is called, but it's like a, almost like a kilt that hangs over the front end of the plate armor. It's got like grease stains or whatever on it, like maybe she's eaten while in the armor and she's just kind of wiped her hands off on it. She has chestnut hair, which is still rather thick, gray eyes that are kind of darting from person to person as she's standing there. Alright, so you're the ones that need to show me what you got so you can go adventuring like the rest of the saps out there, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Fine.
Apparently.
Yee, we one that looks like a Christmas tree or whatever, a package of some sort. Why don't you show me what you got first?
Me?
Yes, you. You're the only one all dancing and fancied up.
Oh, okay. I'll step up. Well, okay, what do you want to do?
There's a target over there on the side of the wall. Hit it somehow. Either the target or the stuffed straw man. Either one.
Okay. I'll point my finger and
Aye. Yes. A little magical blast there. Card says you're a pimp, but it doesn't say anything about magic.
well, you know, it is what it is.
I don't know what the hell the pimp is, but aye. She annotates something on the card. There you go.
Oh, I'll look at it. What does she do?
Magic user.
Oh, well, shit.
All right. The white furry one. We'll go with you next.
Okay.
I
And
woke up as well. Oh, wait.
Are you both white?
Oh.
I thought one of you was a different color.
I'm not white.
Now, why'd you step up then?
Because you said furry.
I said white furry.
Oh.
Aye.
Woo.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. Apparently, the darker furry can throw white furry. All right. Hey, so
It's called a fastball special.
whatever a fastball is, show me what you got.
Alright. And then just. It's a target or a dummy.
Aye, either the target or the dummy.
Okay. Yeah. I don't give a fuck what their dummy's all about, so I'll just go full out, you know.
The
A little bit drunk on the end of that.
yeah, that last throw was like real wide, almost like the dummy dodged, even though the dummy never moved, and you like fall past him. Drunken fighter. There you go. Lay off the sauce a bit, and you might not miss the last one. The dummy didn't move. You did.
No, it totally got out of my way, without a doubt.
Aye. Keep telling yourself that. Alright, fine. Other furry one, if you're such a rush. Your turn.
Me?
She looks at the other two that are standing there. Let's see. Ghostly metal furry. Yes, you furry.
Okay. What you want me to do?
Show me what you got.
Go pick up Mason again. Throw him.
Okay.
Hit the dummy.
I mean, that's...
You threw
Is
me
that-
at the dummy, so.
Is that the extent of your talents?
Oh no! I can do other things.
Well, just show me.
Okay, and I'll go.
I just dodge out of the way.
And make mincemeat of the dummy thing? Do I need to roll something?
Yes.
Oh, I'm
Your
sorry.
attacks.
Your attacks.
Hold on. There they are. Ah.
You know, the things usually average about 80 points a hit.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Okay, fine. 79.
Okay. So,
All right. All right. She hands you back your card.
I done. Now I'm done.
All right, let's see. 14, 18. 18 and 16 is 32? Yes. 32 plus 13 is 45. So we're looking at 55. Yeah, you're right. It's not quite 80 points.
Yeah.
So. She hands you back your card. She's written on it.
Thank you.
It right on the bottom it says Bard ? Gladiator ? Fighter ?
Wrestler.
Whatever that means. All right, Tin Man, you're next.
All right.
Wait. She pulls a lever beside her, and a new dummy pops up in place of the one that's been destroyed. All right, now you can go.
I'll walk up, sort of like an Iron Man pose. And remember the visor that Bumblebee had? One of those will drop down. His gun will pop out. I'll flip out his hand as well and do my 2 attacks. Boom. Bam.
Alrighty then. So she writes on your card, Battle Golem, and hands it back to you.
What is this golem? I'm not some little midget that's obsessed with rings.
My precious.
Not Gollum, but Gollum.
You're a metal construct. Granted, you can talk, but still a metal construct. I don't know about
I'm a
this
real
wee guy
boy.
who's a fascination with rings, but whatever.
Don't worry.
Ghostly feller, I believe you're next.
Hmm. I just deal with them all the time.
Aye, that explains why you're all grey.
But, I mean, I can do other things. I can sing. I can heal people.
Alright.
Do you want me to also blast a dummy?
Hold on. Let's see, what does she have? So she pulls out a crossbow. I'm gonna roll this randomly, or else. Let's see. Josh, Scott, Curtis, Marcus, in that order.
Yeah. Sweet.
It looks like you are the one that's the target. So that would be a 22 to hit you.
That will hit.
Yeah, she pulls out a crossbow and just kind of fires it at you.
All right.
And you'll take 9 points of piercing damage.
All
Aye,
right.
you
just
see
a
you heal?
second.
There you go. There's a wound for you to heal.
She shoots me. I take offense to that. I'm
Does-
gonna go ahead
is that-
and catch it.
Really necessary.
So it's a plus 10, so I catch it nonetheless. It's a D10 plus 10. Key point. I'm gonna throw it back at the bitch.
All right.
So it's gonna be a D20 plus, I think, 7. So let's see if I can, 16.
I have to check because they didn't put her in armor. They just gave her basic armor class without the armor on. Give me a moment. I didn't expect you to throw it back at her, but I should have.
I mean, if she's gonna shoot me out of the blue, it's just like, shunk. No, fuck you.
Alright, so... You said, what was it, 16?
Yeah, 16 to hit.
What'd you do? Throw it? You threw it at her, she just stands there and it bounces off her shoulder pauldrons.
It's more of like a catch and a, what the fuck was that about? As I launch it back at her.
Look, let's not do that, please. They get very testy when people try to hurt them.
I see that.
Illusion man.
So...
Did you just want to see him heal one of us?
Aye, that is what I was trying for.
Oh, okay.
And you were the first one there, so I shot at you.
I look at
you
Pimp
buff,
Daddy.
I mean, you have no issue. What? You want me to shoot
I
you?
just glance over at Pimp Daddy. Can he heal you?
I'm not at max.
Okay, wait.
41 out of
Wait.
46.
Hold on. I have not yet been able to cure what he got from the ogres, okay?
That's true. What do you mean what I got? And I just reach out and scratch. What are you talking about?
I am not that skilled. But I look at Valen, go, look, I'm a ghost.
I can see that since I can see right through you.
Exactly. So let's just assume I have some skills.
I mean, laddie, I'd like to do that, but it's my job to monitor what everybody does and put it on the card.
Well, is there a skeleton out there?
You know what?
Not a
Austin,
skeleton.
Don't claw me, but just give me a good ol'. And I'll just he'll close his eyes, but he'll wait for it. He's asking Austin not claw him, but just like clock him in the face.
So, Austin, roll me a clock him in the face roll.
Okay.
And like an unarmed strike, not a claw.
Okay.
Which would be like 1 plus 4 or 5 or whatever.
No,
You have.
not for a monk.
Well, no, he's a barbarian.
Not for barbarian. My unarmed attacks are D10s.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You're way up there now.
Hold on.
Forgot about that. It's fine.
Look, Valen, I can.
Go for it.
Oh well.
It still misses. But I'm asking for
Okay.
it, so I'd say that I would hit nonetheless. I was asking for it.
Okay.
I was asking for you to hit me.
No fire damage. I can control the fire
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, I was saying just hit me in the face. So 12.
Whoop!
I wasn't expecting that much, but it's just like
I pissed. Oh my god.
a
I
bit
just pictured
concussed.
like, hey, I need you to hit me. Before you can say anything else, he just goes, BAM! Just like knocks you out.
I go over and heal him,
If he lands.
and it stitches up.
All right, lads. She writes healer with a question mark and hands it back to you.
Yes.
You've been assessed. Apparently, you do have some capabilities. I'd say good luck, but
No, we need it.
I think you're going to need a little more than that. I can't believe you. Well, whatever. All right. Well, you're done. Now get the fuck off here.
Okay.
Wow, I'm amazed that none of you have asked if you can fight other people here.
Hey, mister, can we find other people here?
That's a chick, I think,
Who the fuck you
It
calling
is.
a mister?
stumbling out
It's
of the
ma'am.
area more than...
How can I tell? You got a helmet on.
Ma'am.
What?
Okay. Mrs. Thing. Can we find others here?
No, this is just simply to figure out what you've got or training. I don't think
Oh,
I'm not
yeah,
training.
training.
No, I'm not training either one of you. I got the time for that.
Aw, come on.
Oh, and by the way, future reference when you're talking to somebody, these are called teats.
Really? Really?
I know. I
can't-
sat on my mama's tits for a long time.
I can't quite see. I might need a better view.
Pick up the ribbon.
Picks up
hold
the
it over
axe off the
door.
side of the. She picks her axe up off the side, drinks over shore. No.
I mean, well, okay. So the tango has started, I see. Very well.
You know,
Oh,
if we're
you
gonna
just
continue,
inspired.
if we're gonna continue the thought of what you had earlier, some people like a little spicier.
So she looks over towards a brazier that's
I'm
been burning
confused.
in the middle of the arena, just kind of like off to the side. And she says something that sounds almost like crackling fire. And you swear the crackling fire responded. You're still here?
Bless you. What? Bless you.
Yeah, sure. Any of you guys, what kind of languages do y'all speak?
I do not speak fire elemental.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah.
Nobody here speaks. What is it? Terran or what is it?
Ignan?
Or-
Yeah,
Ignan?
no.
No.
Yeah.
I speak Draconic, Common, and Dwarf.
Dwarvish and Elvish.
Yeah, England's the only language she's got that you don't. Alright.
Yeah, and I speak Etheric.
Bless
You
you.
speak Ghost.
Yes.
I
Alright.
speak binary.
100110.
Why are y'all still here?
Well, we gotta go find the board again. Where's the board?
Out the fucking door you came in.
I'm going back. I'm left. I'm
Okay.
left.
Bye. See
Ah,
you later, lady.
I hope not. As she says the last part of that under her breath.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to the what's the original guy's name? What was his name? The guy at the counter.
Well, I'm not telling you again because you've been
Okay.
told once, so you have to.
All right. Okay. I will roll in. Hey, you. Let me ask you a question.
Yes?
So, is there dues that we gotta pay every month, or like how's this work?
Every month you have to at least complete 4 jobs. If you don't complete the 4 jobs, then yes, there's dues paid.
Okay. So when we take a job, is X amount go back to the guild and we get the rest, or like how's that work?
No, you take the job
Mhm.
and you get paid. The difference is that the original job that's posted is paid at a higher rate than what you're getting, which incorporates the cost for the Adventurers Guild.
Okay. All right. So there's nothing. They don't get a cut. Is what you said. Got you.
Well,
They've already got their
we
cut.
got ours off the top before we offer. We're not going to say, "Oh, you get 10,000 gold reward," but we want to take 20% of that. No, we just show you what the value is minus the 20% that we've already taken,
Got you. Okay.
as long as the
Okay.
job is completed, of course.
And what is our? I'll look at the card. What is our rank?
E.
E. Out of how many?
Well, then you got E, then you F. Well, no, it's E, D, C, B, A, S, and SS.
Ooh, we can't do SS.
The E stands, Reverend. The E stands for easy.
Got you. I get it.
I'm going to float over to the job board.
We could take one higher, but no more than that. Correct?
Hey,
That's what I said earlier, yes.
Okay. I'm just clarifying.
Mr. Mr. Pimp Daddy.
Hmm?
What's mine say?
Just say E2.
They all say E.
They all say E. You just like all of us.
But I can hit harder than you.
Well, I mean, everybody starts on the same level. Is what he's saying.
But I'm taller than you.
That's true. I'm sexier than you. I get it.
No.
I get it. I mean, I understand. I get it. It's something I can't turn off, just like you can't turn it off.
Listen. The ogre ladies have no taste. No wonder they went after you.
I mean, I get it. I mean, why
But
would
you know
you
what?
want this?
But you know what?
Huh?
I still like you.
I know you good. You good. You a big for. I like you too.
Do you all need like a marriage counselor or something? Because if so, this is the wrong building for that. You'll need to go out just down the street 3 blocks. I'm sure there's one still sitting down there. Or go find a bartender.
Yes.
Anyway, the missions. Like, is there like just like
looking at the job board.
Is there just like single missions, or is there like group missions that we can do, or like how does it work? How does it break down?
All the missions are just listed. It doesn't tell you how big a party size you have to have. Okay. So it's not like, oh, this one here requires a party of 10. I mean, if you're individual and you go take on that, it's however you divvy up the bounty, I guess is the best way to put it at the end of it.
Gotcha.
Currently, at your levels,
we're fighting giant rats. I get it.
What's wrong with that?
Yes, there's a tavern keeper on the other side of town, or a bar on the other side of town that's like, yes, there's rats in my cellars and I need adventurers to clear out the rats. We'll pay 100 gold for the job. There's another one is apothecary needs some alchemical plants.
There's a big mixture of different things.
But E is not the lowest.
Let's see. Wolf's Bane is 100 pieces of Wolf's Bane collected for 50 gold. Let's see.
We got to find the most expensive one.
Exterior wall needs repaired. Pay is 5 gold a person or what have you per hour.
Oh, this is by hour? Shit.
No, 5 gold per day. I mean, it's 5 gold a person per hour is a bit much. Those are the 3 E's. F wise, let's see. Missing child has been missing has been missing for the last 48 hours. Please find and return home. The reward is 150 gold. Let's see. Pickpocket stole my father's watch. If found, please return. That's also a D rank. Please return for 200 gold. And I think there's one more. Let's see. No, that's not going to do.
Adventurers needed to save the world. Awesome, we'll take that.
Wood gathering in the forest nearby. Need a cartload of hardwood timber, and the price or the payout on that is 250. Fine note at the bottom says reason it's listed a little more is because it's outside the city walls, so there's some danger involved in it. That's it.
How
Do any of these interest you?
I mean, 250 gold for getting a cart of wood? Shit.
I mean, we can always deal with these after we go to dealing with all of our other stuff. We can always come back.
Question: how do we rank up?
You asking me that, or are you asking just in general?
I'm asking the guy.
Well, you gotta complete a certain number of jobs, and then of course you get tested to see if you're stronger than what's required, I suppose. You still have to complete, we'll say, 10 jobs of your rank equivalent. And then after you've completed the 10 jobs of your rank, we'll send you back. You'll probably be tested to see how you handle yourself and see if it's a good idea to send you up to the next rank. It's pretty much standard procedure. Of course, that's if you survive, what you're doing now. Any other questions before I go get me a pint to drink? Here I thought it'd be an easy day.
Yes. People typically drink after meeting us.
I mean, I'm always drinking and I'm around myself all the time.
We
And
try
everyone
to
Yes,
be
here.
exactly.
alcoholics.
Thank you. Let's go.
Have fun.
Mason, you wanted to go shopping.
No,
You
I'm
seem
good.
to want to go by yourself to go shop.
No?
I don't want to go where no books is. So, come on, Mason, let's go shopping, I guess.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's fine.
There are some things I would like to get.
Talk to Mason,
Yes.
because I probably won't remember it.
Are you giving me the money to get the brothel?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's
Yeah,
a yes or a no. Yes.
We've got so much after selling that.
Okay.
How much did we get?
Like 34,000, and
Not
you
even-
only needed like 8. You told us you needed 8 or something, and it's like, yeah, no, we got 34,000 out of it. All right.
Cool.
34,000 out of what?
Don't worry
We're
about
selling
it.
something.
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
I may have enslaved, your soul
Inheritance.
to a devil, but that's fine.
Inheritance. He had a rich uncle. He died.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I know it was terrible. I will go with Mr. Russ to the library.
Okay. Anybody else
Yeah.
going
Was
with?
Bobus going to come?
Yes.
Okay. But yeah,
So 3 to the library,
What?
and then 2 going where?
No idea.
Shopping spree.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
there were some spell scrolls I was hoping to find to get put into my ritual book. But
Yeah, like originally it was you guys were gonna go to the library. Me and
Rev. Me, I was.
Rev were gonna go to the Adventure Guild, but that got switched around, so we can all go to the library if you want, and then go.
I
shopping
thought you were
later.
going to go shopping. Okay. Well then, let's go to the library.
Yeah.
On the way to the library, I want to ask, why are we going to the library again? Just refresh my memory.
We need to do some research. We need to find out more about what these people are doing and how to stop them.
Who people?
Hmm?
Who people? Which people?
Okay,
The
the person that was
hackers.
riding the dragon.
Oh, that guy. Oh, and Fat Bastard, right?
Yes. Who will, yes, Fat Bastard included. We're going to refer to them now as the hackers.
Why?
Yeah.
just to make Bobus happy.
But I thought you said there were hackers trying
Yes,
to destroy
yes,
the...
yes.
No, I think this is to include us so that this makes sense to us.
Yes.
Well, see, you guys aren't really real. Just me and Russ are. We're in this virtual world trying to stop these hackers from destroying and uploading viruses. You guys are just avatars.
Right.
Isn't that what you said, Russ?
Basically, yes. I was trying to help. I'm going to look at Mason and Reverend. I was trying to help Bobus come to terms with this reality.
What do you mean by that?
Exactly what we said, that this is a virtual world.
So why would I need to come to terms with this reality?
Well, you weren't. You kept fighting it.
Because
You
it's
kept
not
wanting to
real.
get out. Right, but you have to stay here until Dark Knight and his cohort have been stopped.
Was this supposed to be G14 classified?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have no idea what any of that means. It's just... Russ is saying yes. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Forget I said anything, Mason. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Austin, when did you die?
1989.
Shit, never mind. Alright, so this sounds like some Matrix shit, and that only means anything to two of you.
Right. And Russ just... hold on.
So are you
Rush
saying
says-
that, like, I'm in one of them egg sack things? Supposedly?
Yes.
I died in 96. That come out in 99. Reverend's like,
Exactly. Exactly.
What?
Austin is looking at you when you said that and like looking over you and go, I don't see no sack on you.
Yeah, no, that's why I was asking.
Yep. You are a girl.
What?
No,
You know what?
sex.
Just never mind.
Yeah. It's just better if we don't think about it.
Yes.
So
Just accept what's around you.
So we going shopping, right?
No, we're going to the library. Shopping is later, I
I
think.
don't want to go to the library. Library got books. I don't want to know nothing about books.
You could start drinking like I am.
Oh, okay. But I don't like your wine tastes funny.
But
You could not
there
drink my
are
wine.
pictures. We can find you some pictures to look at.
Hey, if we ain't gonna watch television, I don't care about no damn pictures.
Okay.
Why you keep books?
You know, Mason, it's fine if you want to leave Bobus and I at the library.
Oh no, I'm fine with this.
Okay.
I'm just confused.
Me too.
I love it.
Is why we're
Don't
going to the
worry.
library.
Okay.
Research.
We make it to the library.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
There's going to be people
Yes.
inside and 3 drunkards outside, maybe. Who knows?
So you make
Exactly.
you make it to the library, and as you come in, it's not as fancy as the Adventurers Guild because I guess more money comes into the Adventurers Guild to go out and take care of things around the countrysides. But it is a halfway decent library. It's got little gargoyles at the front that look like hellhounds, as opposed to the lions of the library in New York. And as you walk in the door, yeah, there's books lying in the back. But it seems like what you're seeing is longer than what it looked like outside.
It's bigger on the inside.
Looks a lot. It looks a lot bigger on the inside. Somebody might have a reference to that from their previous life, but yes, a lot bigger on the inside. And sitting or standing behind the counter, wearing a long gray robe with a hood pulled up. The only thing you can truly see is golden eyes shining through the cowl. And you can see the little black horns kind of coming up over the cowl. And greetings.
It's the devil.
Can I help you?
Is your name Doctor Who?
Who?
Yes. Is that your name?
No, my name is Criella.
It's what?
Criella.
DeVille?
No.
I was thinking the
Is that
same thing.
Dalmatians in this place?
No, my name is Criella Grief. I don't know who DeVille is.
She's a person who liked to kill doggies and make clothes out of them.
Oh, that is
Right,
terrible.
very bad
Why would you do
person.
that?
I don't know.
So she could look good in doggy clothes?
Anyway, hello. We are here to do some research.
Okay, what kind of research can I help you with?
I am looking, or we are looking for information about the cataclysm.
Ooh, the cataclysm. All right. Most of those references are listed near the back, past the. You look like a honorable sort. I guess I can allow it. If you
He's not.
go to the right hand side of the library behind us. You'll go past the chained wall of books, and you should be able to find a reference to the cataclysm beyond there. It's not much because this really wasn't very much listed beyond the fact that magic messed up and several of our floating islands tilted, but you should be able to find information on the cataclysm back there in those files.
Thank you.
But please beware, don't mess with any of the chained books.
Why?
What's in there?
Well, they're chained for a reason. Some are spell books, some are magical tomes, things along those lines.
Hey, you got a magical tone to make me stronger?
Is it possible to study from those tomes?
Yes, but sometimes it requires... what's going on here? Yes, but you just require somebody to be with you at the time. I mean, they're quite delicate,
I understand.
sensitive, things like that.
Is there a way to find out what you have in that section?
Well, I mean, yes, you can see the titles as you walk by. Just like I said, don't particularly mess with any of them. And you can ask for help, and
Yes.
we can help you at that point in time.
Okay.
So we can look, but we can't touch.
Something along those lines, yes.
I'm gonna look at him and say, look at her. Sorry, and say, "You got any books on alchemy?"
We have a wide variety. You can find those down the left-hand side.
What about books on narcotics?
This word narcotics says,
Addictive materials.
well, several different kinds of plants and herbs can be turned into an addictive substance.
I'm going to describe the best I can marijuana.
Oh, you mean pipeweed? Why would you need to study that? That's a common purchase at any any adventure store.
Alchemy will help me then. Alchemy will help me. And addictive, well, if I need to check a book out, how's that process work?
You bring it to the front, write your name on. We do kind of frown on most books leaving the actual building itself, but we do have reading areas and inscribing areas in case you wish to inscribe certain things to the right cause, especially when it comes down to spells. But for something like that, it's free of charge to transfer, what information you get out of the book over. But we can't allow the book to actually leave the libraries. They don't tend to return after a while.
Very
Sorry.
reasonable.
Not my policy, but I have to enforce it.
Just on the off chance, do you happen to know in the Cataclysm about a crystal that was red and blue?
I'm not the aforementioned expert on that
Expert.
field. Do you require an expert in the field? I can probably ask around.
That would be helpful.
Okay. If I do, I will send them in your direction.
Thank you.
No problem. Is there any other questions you have before you go?
No,
Do you happen to have any books on forensics of VR?
Forensics of VR. What?
In the metaverse?
Can you say that in common?
Do you
I understand the do
have
you. I'm referring to the rest of it.
forensics? This. Um,
Yes. What is that word in common?
that is common. That's in
Um,
English.
Then I don't know. I've never heard that word before, so it's kind of hard
Techniques
to.
into detecting potential virus in the virtual realm or metaverse.
If you go past the alchemy books, you'll find, I guess we'd call them fiction books. You know, stories that people have written to entertain. You may find what you're looking for there,
I think he's
but
looking more for philosophy.
philosophy is in the middle, in the back, it's before you get to the chained books.
Okay.
But as far and detective things, I know there are detectives. I think that's what they call them, Darkenhaven, who investigate crimes. But the rest of that stuff, I have no idea. There's several we call them romance novels that circle around that particular subject as well, if that's what you're into.
I'm going to lean over to Bobus and say, remember, NPCs can't break character.
Oh. Okay.
Like one suggestion would be the book entitled "Criminal of Rainbows." It's a really good book, very good story. You could try that. Maybe it has it, or Bandit of Joy. That's another one of those crime based fantasy books you can check out.
Okay. And I will attempt to actually wink and not really wink, I feel. 'Cause I have no eyelids.
Yes.
You just look very intense at her and walk away. Like, what the hell
Yeah.
was that?
And then I'll head down to the philosophy.
All right, and it doesn't take you long to find the two books I mentioned. As you look through them, you find that yes, they are typically a story written by somebody.
I will help Russ find his Cataclysm books.
All right. As you all are making your way back towards where the Cataclysm books are, you do find the wall that has several large tomes of books chained. They got a chain that keeps them closed, and a chain from there that goes to the wall.
I will look at their titles.
Several of them are moving, but there is one title that catches your eye. It's Through the Looking Glass.
Oh. Okay. Definitely want to look at that one.
Of course, the author doesn't sound like the author you know or you've heard of from the stories. It's some other name inscribed as the author of this story.
Yeah. But still, one I think I'd be interested in seeing. So, but first go over to where the Cataclysm is.
All right, and I was trying to bring that up, but all right, let's see. trying to log into my digital information. Alright, stand by. There it is. Yeah, I said there it is. It's just the one book. Alright, so you do find different books about the cataclysm. Several of them are like theories on what caused it. Nothing definite.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually trying to bring up... Yeah, I don't have the right book. Alright, give me a moment. Let's see if I can bring it up digitally. Since I can't find the
Well,
hardcover.
would you like to take a break at this point since we're at 9 o'clock?
Yeah, I think we can. It gives me a moment. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't go
Okay.
far. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Alright, we're back. We're in the library and we're looking stuff up. Alright, so you make your way back towards where you said Cataclysm. You find nothing marked Cataclysm, but you do find something marked. One book states the Darkest Days, another one states the Corollary of Ruin. But they all seem to fall under the same guideline of a time called the Woe of Ruin. Let's see. The horrific cataclysm that would come to be known as the Woe of Ruin destroyed the entire Eternic civilization, burying all they had created in great masses of rubble and ruin. In the book, it shows you like artwork of this beautiful city, but it's floating on a hunk of earth that's floating above the ground, several hundreds of feet, thousands of feet in the air. And then the next page after, it shows you the same hunk of earth, slightly askewed, and the entire face, where the city and stuff is, just kind of raised, like destroyed. And all the surrounding mountains and stuff look like they've been destroyed as well, as if some huge explosion had gone off. Let's see. Bring you back to the map here. And also zoom you in, if you want, to this section right here. And the books describe that all this was created because of some strange magical explosion. It says, nowhere else to go, the remnants of the populace of Ialthe fled to the outskirts of the now devastated lands to avoid the dark and tainted places where their great cities once stood. The last of the gnomish peoples sought refuge with the crown dwarves in the underground fortresses, though many of the dwarvish folk had perished in the great earthquakes that followed. Suffered much less than the other people. They had abandoned the high magics of the Ethernans employed. Thus, though many of their citadels were greatly damaged, they did not crumble, and the taint of the Neverflow was now present in their domiciles. Let's see. They would be set upon by dark elves, deep dwarves, and dark gnomes. The oceans going to maroon were devastated when the waves crested to immeasurable heights, so several tsunamis is what you would call them, sending ships to the bottom of the sea and destroying several coastal lands. Let's see. The Sarth people fled to an enormous valley on the continent of Zestrina, where many clans of surface dwellers, dwelling beastkin, also now sequestered themselves. For countless years they would have to fight with the adversaries to preserve their very existence. Humans and halflings fled to places on the surface where the devastation was not as extreme, or places where the corruption had been washed away by the great waves. They would establish settlements in those places, but would fight almost daily with the monsters that now roam free across the lands. The Garundish people, who had long lived upon and within the mountain peaks, now embraced the high magics, for they were wise beyond most other mortals. Though many of their clans perished in the shaking of the earth, many also survived. Likewise, the nomadic Etherians had avoided the worst of the calamity as best as their bent was to avoid the high magics as well. Let's see. High elves suffered the most when the world was set afire. In the intervened time since they had left the Eternic civilization, they had used high magics. Let's see what else we got. There's terrible fires, suffered wars, there's plague, pestilence, death in the years that followed. Let's see. Outcast people such as the Orokanoids, you would call them orcs, also suffered mightily in the cataclysm that rocked the world, but not nearly so much as the Etherns. E-T-H-E-R-N-S. As these peoples had been banished by the Etherns to distant harsh lands to begin with, or to the far depths of the Underdelve. It's said in the aftermath all societies on the face of the world collapsed. Most of the population of Xyothe were killed and in the initial devastation, and in the years that followed. Nearly half of the survivors also perished. For nearly 100 years, the face of Xyothe remained shrouded and darkened. Tribes of people forced to barbarism fought wars over scant food and water. Let's see. And in the book, or in the novel, or whatever, the book titled, let me actually give you the title so you can write it down. Don't think that worked out too well. There we go. The Corollary of Ruin. In decades following the Woe of Ruin, rampant magic and of incredible potency were released to run wild through the Xyanthus, saturating the world with raw, twisted energy, all at once. The warped forces that rampaged through the flow set strange and terrible mutations to work in many Xyothe's denizens. Over generations, these alterations began to shape and change many creatures of the world, turning simple beasts into the aberrations and grotesqueries that are now called monsters. Unfortunately, the single catastrophic event was not the end of the Woe of Ruin. Indeed, the terrible calamity was only the beginning. Its assault on life, on the life world. Sorry. Toxic and chaotic magics rampant continued to seep from the scars left by the ruins epicenter, and indeed from virtually every location where etheric magics had been employed. These degrading and noxious magical emanations continued to permeate all living things with terrible distorting influence. It was not only the beasts that endured the maleficence, but much rare instances of the children of the gods also began to manifest changes and transformations. These would eventually come to be known as the Blood Touched, and they would affect those who received them in a variety of strange and often negative ways. And it goes on. You don't find any reference to certain colored gems other than the magic stones that the Sarth use, because they don't actually touch the magic itself. They harvest stones that hold magic in them. Anything else you would, anything in particular you're looking to find out?
The magic stones of who?
Sarth.
Okay. Truthfully, no. If there's a scholar that they have around here, I would talk to them. But failing that, I would see if I could look at through the looking glass. And I'm going to tell Mason, if you and Austin and Rev want to go shopping, feel free. I think I'm going to be here for a little bit longer.
Alright, so give me a second to bring up your librarian. Alright, so after a little while, a short woman in kind of the same grayish colored robes seemed a bit stocky. You can tell through the robe she's got like a tan shirt on with a yellow vertical stripe. She wears her hair in dreadlocks, her eyes, though not visible through her cowl, are green. She's a female gnome. Let's see. Excuse me. Did I hear somebody was interested in discussing the, I believe the word was cataclysm, but did you mean the Woe of Ruin?
Yes, yes.
Hi, I'm Brenna.
That is another name.
Yes, I'm Brenna, and I've
Brenna?
Yes, Brenna. And I've done some studies on it. Are there any particular questions you have for me that that you might not have found in the text you have there in front of you?
Well, in my research, I have come across references to a crystal device of red and blue crystals that may be Etherean in origin?
Yes, some of the crystals in the area do have a red and blue coloring. There's also some other colors involved as well, like yellow, based on um, elemental differences. Red and blue, a device using red and blue crystals. The only device I know that has come to light recently has been the what do they call those? They're more like pistols, but they channel the crystal energy through them. Fusiliers, that's what they're called. They're called fusiliers. But any device, how big of a device are we referring to?
This would have been very large.
Yes. In some very obscure text, there was reference to some sort of device, but it wasn't here. It's hard to explain because a lot of my colleagues think I'm a tad bit nuts when I bring this up. But it was believed at the time that another world had invaded ours and was using said device to create a wormhole, if you will, to come here. There was, through some archaeological digs, we did find some strange equipment, and kind of through the process of those discoveries is one of the reasons why we have these weird devices called that the Fusiliers use. What do they call them? I think that's what they're called, but there was another name for it. But they couldn't figure out how to properly make them work here, so they used the crystals that the Sarth used to make them fire, I guess is the best way to put it. But yes, there was some belief there was a device on the other side that was causing them to be able to come here. And
I'm interested in this. This concept of another world invading. Do you have any books or references on that?
unfortunately, no, because there wasn't a lot written down at that point in time. It was still kind of fresh. All I can do is maybe share with you some of my archaeological dig notes, which I don't know how helpful they'll be. I mean, granted, everybody we've found in our archaeological digs, that none of them seem to be alien, if you will. I mean, there was humans, dwarves, elves, gnomes. I mean, it was a mixture of all. Nothing beyond that. Granted, some of the skeletal work on the humans was a little different. Certain bones kind of different size than what they're used to being, what we've seen nowadays. But they could just be, attested to basic evolution, I suppose, of the human's anatomy. Other than the strange mechanical devices they carried with them, or that was laying in the ground nearby, there wasn't much more to indicate they came from somewhere else, other than the fact that none of the human bodies that we found, every creature has a magical aura in a sense, if you know what I mean. They permeate some sort of eternal essence. We all do. We call them auras or ki or whatever your belief is of that act. But most of these human skeletal remains did not have that, which was odd in itself, which is what brought to mind them being from another world. But like I said, some of my colleagues tend to think I'm a little on the subject.
No, actually, I think you might be onto something. I would be interested in your notes. Also, do you happen to have any examples of these mechanical devices they have?
Yes, very much. And she pulls out what looks like a leather-bound diary with pages that are not. It's like she's written on it and then put it in there and clipped it in some manner or glued it in. the pages aren't even, is how I'm trying to describe this.
Okay.
And she opens it up and says, yes, here are some of the drawings that I made of my latest archaeological dig. You see the human body. You see how it's laid in a certain way. And, of course, the what small amount of clothing remains were found on them are of a strange blend of, I think the best way, we do have cotton and we have wool, but there was another something in that we don't use in our clothing, and nothing in our histories ever showed that we did. And the armor that he wears on his head is also very strange and different. It doesn't cover the face; it just covers above the ears, and it's made of another strange substance that we don't have here. But the device you're referring to, and she points at it, and it looks like an M16.
Okay.
This is the device that, granted, and then of course she points at a smaller one that was laying at the hip of it, and that is also another one of the strange devices. And the smaller one is what the Fusiliers used to guide, as a guide to create their devices. But yes, those are the strange devices that were found near the human bodies in the dock area. Granted, we've not searched all of it because it's still rather unsafe even this many years later.
So, where are these sites?
They're on the... What continent is this?
It's in that blackened area.
Yes. I was just trying to see if I can find the map that tells you what the continent is.
We started off in West Rhodesia, didn't we?
West Rhodesia is up here.
Yeah.
This is West Rhodesia. You're now in east, pretty much East Rhodesia. I think this is Sundestria or something like that.
Okay. It doesn't really matter. I'm just more curious. And you take a ship, I take it, to get over there.
Yes, but like I said, it's still rather unstable and unsafe for anyone to travel there. We're only able to get some of this information from nearby dig sites, that plus with also proper magical precautions taken to be able to do so.
Okay.
I don't think they allow just anyone to travel in there. It's, like I said,
Yeah.
it's very dangerous.
I'm going to try something. I'm going to use minor illusion, and I'm going to create an illusion of an M16.
Yes. Well, I mean, that's a little more detailed than my drawings are, but yeah, that's pretty much the same thing.
Yes. Okay. Did you happen to find anything else? And I'll do an illusion of, like, a radio.
No, I can't say that we found anything like that. Mainly because radios are usually made out of plastics and such, and they may have degraded over time.
Okay. And then the only other one would be an illusion of a smartphone.
No, can't say that we found anything like that either.
I see. Okay. So I'm gonna have to ask Bobus about this too, but I am interested in another
That was
book.
correct. The name of this continent here is Sundestia.
Okay.
Sundestia.
I have another request. There's a book over on the wall, the chained wall, that I'm interested in looking at. It's called Through the Looking Glass.
Oh. Yes. What exactly is your concern with that particular novel?
Well, I read something similar.
Oh, I don't.
Something with a similar name
Hmm.
a while back. And I'm wanting to compare what that book said to what this one says.
Yeah, see, that's going to be an issue, because that particular book has no writing in it.
Are you sure?
It's
I am a ghost. I
yeah,
have a different perspective.
the no the book in which in question uh, was delivered. Well, actually, um, I don't know when the book was found. It's a very old artifact. The problem is that anybody who's opened the book to peruse the pages vanishes, and some have made it back, and they tell they describe a fanciful tale of what happened when they vanished from here.
Did it
Uh,
involve cards that were people?
did it involve what that were people?
People that were cards, playing cards.
Well, I've heard of a tabaxi with a very large smile. There
Yes.
was
Did they come across something known as a Jabberwocky?
they didn't mention anything like that, but there was a rather large dragon in the book itself. A rather deformed looking one, but still that it was described as a rather large dragon. There was
A
a
caterpillar?
rather nasty woman who beheaded people for some reason.
Was she known Queen of Hearts?
I do believe that was the name that was entailed. Yes.
Yes, I understand that.
So you've been there?
I know of the place.
Oh, then maybe somebody has written.
Their tale.
Yes, it's a possibility, but for the most part, anyone that I know of has come back has been driven mad and has been locked away since.
I see.
So
Yes.
if there's someone who actually was sane enough to write down the travels, then that would be rather intriguing.
Yes. Yes. I found it a very intriguing story. But I understand your caution. Uh, I will skip doing looking into that one at present. But I am interested in some of the other tomes. Were any of the other ones like sparked my interest?
You're interested in spell books, correct?
Yeah.
Let's see. There was at least one that you may have thought was a spell book of sorts. It was the Book of Obus,
Okay.
or the Spell Book of Obus, Obus. Archmage of, I don't know. I didn't think about it beforehand. Give me a second.
I didn't know I had a spell book.
It's interesting spelling, different spelling than yours. Okay, the Archmage of the Nightshade Coven.
Okay.
So give me a second, and I'll put all that in chat for you.
Okay.
What did I say his name was?
Obus?
Yeah, B-O-B-S. B-O-B-U-S. There you go. And I didn't spell spells right. Oh well. Missed an L.
That is quite alright.
Now that's an interesting book itself. That one is not quite as dangerous as the one you first mentioned. Of course, it's still dangerous enough. There are some rather intricate spells in there that may have been lost over time, or some that are too powerful to cast at this particular point in time, since the woe of ruin. Sorry. But there are also some other spells in there as well, and we do allow under supervision for mages and such to transcribe some of those. 50 gold a spell. Granted, the smallest,
specifically,
lower level spells are a little cheaper. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm looking for some minor rituals.
Rituals for any particular school?
Such as to detect magic, identify a tiny hut.
Oh, those are actually a little more commonly used. Go speak with what is that deer's name at the front? Yes, go speak with Criella. And I think she can point you in the right direction. Those are usually just 5 gold per transcribe. They're not quite as dangerous as what might be in this particular volume.
I am so interested in this volume, but maybe another day.
Well, I mean, it's not going anywhere.
Exactly. Thank you.
Have I answered all your questions about the Woe Ruin?
Yes, you have. You've given me more to think about.
And if you, by chance, are able to go there for any reason, like I said, it's very dangerous, and in some places the military does not allow. But remember me if you find any other strange artifacts. I have heard tale of an artifact that is similar to this one, but it shoots light. But I've not come across one of those yet.
I will make sure that I give you a full report if I do get there.
She kind of puts her hands together and bows in front of you, and then I will be off and scampers away.
Okay. Mason, I'm going to ask for some money, but,
Yep.
And
however much you need.
Okay.
So each one of the spells you mentioned are easily transcribed for 5 gold per transcription.
Okay. Because there is a number of them that I wanted to get, so...
Alright. And at some point in time, you mentioned picture books, and you look over and you can see the Reverend Pimp Daddy has got a book turned sideways. Reverend, you have come across...
Pages come down.
Yeah, one of them does fall down. You have come across artistic drawings that somebody has done of, well, let's just say, of women in the nude.
Voluptuous women,
Yes.
is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and you could tell that the artist has taken some liberties with some of the drawings. Maybe they're not quite as big and perky as they look like in the picture, or maybe it's a little too round for the butt. But yeah, you've found somebody's artistic drawings of that.
It's good enough to get you going, is what you're saying.
None of these pages are stuck together, so you ain't gotta worry about that.
I just imagine you're over there having
at least.
this huge conversation, and like you're not noticing anything, and you just hear the Reverend go, "Damn!" You turn and look. It's like, wow, woo. Well, all right.
Yeah, you got one scantily clad picture. Well, not scantily clad. One woman naked, laid back. She's got a big ass broadsword that's like laying across her chest, the blade going down, and she got her legs draped over it. And
Well, damn. I'm gonna need a cigarette after this.
All right. Anything else? Anybody else is doing?
Are we going shopping now?
Yes. I'm going to be here at the library, but...
The money that you said you were going to give me for the thing, I went ahead and took it.
Okay.
Or allowed you to give it to me. Let's
Oh,
put it that way.
It's party funds. So
Okay.
how much was that going to be? It was like 8 or something?
Sure, we'll go with that.
I can't remember. Well, how much was it? I thought
Sure.
that's what
Look at that.
3, actually.
it was 3.
It was 3.
3,000.
Yeah.
Remove. Okay.
I'm actually going to hang around the library, and I'm actually going to cast, because I took a feat that allowed me to get another pact. So So I actually have two different packs, and I took pack of the chain, and while you guys are like talking and doing stuff like that, before I found the picture book, uh, it takes an hour to cast Find Familiar, a ritual cast. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Do you have a preference or just whatever comes to you?
Well, I'm going with what it says in the pact here, and I want to go with Pseudo Dragon.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'll be doing, and then once I finish, I'll leave and go to the 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 brothel.
The establishment.
But I can wait. You can go do.
I mean,
the furries have waited long enough.
How many rituals were you gonna buy? Russ?
You're muted.
Total of 10.
10, so that's gonna be 50 gold.
Yeah.
All right. Remove.
all right.
Perfect.
So as you're sitting there, Reverend, and you've cast your Find Familiar, and you kind of find this picture book, and you start looking through it. You hear in your head is like, I didn't realize the human body could bend like that.
What the?
And sitting on your shoulder is said pseudo. Well, sitting on a book nearby, looking over your shoulder. Actually, I don't know where you're sitting, so probably like gripping the edge of the bookshelf or something. But his head is just like right here next to you, looking at the picture.
Right. Whoa. Well, hey, little fella. And who are you?
Well, I mean, you called me.
Oh shit! It worked.
I mean, I can leave if you don't
No,
require
oh,
familiar. I
no.
can find better things to do other than look at whatever that is you're looking at. I mean, yes,
It's just for research.
yes, research. You do realize none of those in the picture are your species, right?
That's what makes it so intriguing.
Sure, we'll go with that word. I am yours. I suppose do whatever it is you wish to do. Hopefully not any of that.
Well,
And you now have your pseudo dragon. Let's
All right.
see. I will let you name him. I won't look up a name for it.
all right, give me a second. No,
Unless you want me to. You want me to look up a name for it?
No, I'll name you. I'll name you. Okay, you can move on. Let me think.
All right, so moving on. All right, let's go ahead and I already put that information in there for you, so I can close that one out. All right, so you guys are going shopping? Who's going shopping?
If we need to at this point.
Well, I'm looking for a tattoo artist that knows how to make magical tattoos. Hey, you want the same thing I want, maybe a different design.
Oh, okay.
Magical tattoos. Give me an investigation check.
Okay, so I'm not finding them.
I mean, if you're giving me this thought,
There's
like,
also there's always a possibility.
you could help me, or I could help you.
You got a bonus on yours? Because I've got
No.
a minus on mine.
I don't have a bonus, but I
We
don't have
will
a minus.
ask people in town until we find one.
Yeah, that's part of the investigation check.
We'll do it separately. How about that?
Sure.
All right, so you guys like start asking people left and right. Austin, your method of asking makes a couple of them run away. You're just a little too much for them to deal with. But after about an hour or so, Mason actually is able to convince somebody who thinks the furry bunny rabbit is cute to tell them where they might be able to find a tattoo artist. And let me move you guys back to the actual town.
It's a uncommon item. It requires attunement. It's a wondrous item. It's a tattoo.
So, the young lady, and I'm not meaning kid, but the young lady in which you finally got to talk to you, said there is a spot here that some of the sailors that come in get tattoos done. That's the only place he knows of, or she knows of, that does tattoos. Can't tell you for certain if they do magical tattoos, but they do tattoos.
Okay. So, go there.
Excuse me. Alright, so yeah, you make your way there, and it's rather dank, musty smelling room or building. There's two guys there. Let's see, you have well, I say two guys. You have there's a woman who's wearing well-tailored. No, that ain't right. Give me a second.
I need pee. I'll be right back.
Alright, a very physically imposing dark green skinned woman. She's wearing an entirely white suit with black socks and a vest with buckled shoes. She has silver hair, which is rather lengthy, and it's about close to 2 feet long. Her face possesses mild wrinkles, but she seems to have a very sincere smile. And the other individual... The other individual is standing on a chair, wearing a pastel vest with golden trim over his white shirt. Yellow leather gloves and pants are well kept, and his pastel boots flare out at the collar. He cuts an attractive figure with his suit. Let's see. He has red hair, is braided into rings, and his amber eyes dart from between the two of you. Looks to be a little male gnome.
Hi, people. Looking for a tattoo artist.
What kind of tattoos you trying to get there, little one? Says the ogre woman.
I'm looking for a thing I heard about. They're called Eldritch Claw tattoos. They's magical.
Oh,
they let me hit things harder.
You're looking for magical tattoos. Oh, well,
Yes,
that's a Body Knock's deal. So you aren't gonna go talk to him.
Okay, who's that?
Oh, lad, that'd be me over here.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you.
I'm standing on a fucking chair. What do you mean you didn't see me?
Ogre?
No, I'm a gnome.
No, the lady there. She took up all my eyesight.
Well, yes, she is rather attractive, isn't she?
Pimp Daddy, lover.
Don't know who this Pimp Daddy is, but you said something about wanting to have a arcane tattoo. Did you say?
Yes, sir. Sir, ma'am. I'm not sure what you are.
I'm not sure how to take that. What exactly is it you're looking for?
However you can do it that makes my claws hit harder or my hands hit harder. However design you want it. Stop shaking your head, Bunny.
Oh boy. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's
Well,
fine.
I mean, if you've got the coinage, I certainly can take care of the rest.
How much?
Well, being that it's a enchanted, and you're wanting a permanent one, correct? Not one that once activated disappears. Am I safe to assume?
Yes, sir.
Let's see.
Man.
Kind of side eyes you when you do that. He starts
Which
drawing
one
some.
is it?
Starts drawing something on a notepad and looks at you and does some more. And he shows you what looks like a cat's paw with the claws extended. How's that look?
Where you gonna put it?
Well, it goes on your forearms.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, that works.
it'll be for the enchantment you're asking for. It'll be 10 gold.
Okay.
Does your other furry friend wish to do the same?
Pick him up, put him up beside him, beside the gnome.
Yes, yeah.
I'm assuming you want the same tattoo. Or are you looking for something different?
If you could change up the thing a little bit, just tweak the, yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Mr. Cat. Or Mr.
Yes.
Tabaxi or whatever. Do you prefer to shave yourself or do you want one of us to do so?
What?
Well, I can't very well put the tattoo on you with your fur in the way. You're going to have to shave an area of it so I can put the tattoo on. That way it will actually take effect. And granted, the hair will grow back over it. We just, for the initial tattoo, we need to remove it.
Are you sure you? I thought this is magical. It goes through it, and you do it in the air, and it like clamps onto my arm.
Did you never get a tattoo before? They shave in general.
Oh, I've never got a tattoo. You had to keep clean skin if you're going to be a wrestler. Have you ever seen Hulk Hogan? My God, the man didn't have a damn thing, flawed skin. It was brown all the damn time, but...
I think it sounds like you're going to have to shave.
No, you can shave me. Did I say that?
Yes. So, Morgan, dear, would you mind taking our feline friend and on the forearms, about 5 inches by 3 inches should be enough. That'd be my pleasure. And she picks you up by the scruff, lays you gently down in her tattoo chair, pulls out a straight razor. I won't hurt you much, unless you ask for it. And then she starts to shave the hair off your forearms.
Okay. I look over at Mason. Go get the Rev. I found his new wife.
Fuck you guys. So, after a little bit of doodling, the gnome turns it towards you and says, being
I won't
that
turn
you're,
it down, but
being that you're a hair-based, the only thing I could think of is for yours more of like a rabbit kind of look, unless there's something more specific you're looking for.
That'll be just fine with me. I appreciate it.
Then he draws out what looks like a
Rabbit's a badass. You ever seen Watershed Down?
See, I think I think Austin's should be catnip.
So, if you've ever seen the pretty much the rabbit from the Holy Grail, that's kind of what he draws out, like a rabbit.
Just look at the buns.
And of course, unless you have an issue with it as well, you're going to need to have the same process done before I can put yours on as well. And I mean, like I said, you can either go to the sink, do it yourself, or Modigan can take care of it for you.
I'll just start shaving while he's getting his done.
All right. It doesn't take very long before you're done. You sit in the chair, and it takes about 2 hours to tattoo your forearm. And then after that, another 2 hours to do Mason's. So, in the 4 hours that they are currently gone, what is everybody else doing?
So the name of the pseudo dragon's name is Pookie.
Pookie?
Pookie. And his scales and stuff match my outfit.
That's your outfit, not your scales. Gotcha.
Right, they match my outfit.
What color is your outfit? Purple?
A purple and bright colors, yes.
All right.
And I'm headed to the brothel.
So he's more of an amethyst type.
Right.
Oh, whatever, I can't spell. Pookie. You couldn't come up with a better name than Pookie.
What are you talking about? My bottom bitch back in the real world, her name was Pookie. The things she could do, that's neither here nor there. We got a brothel to purchase.
Yes. I'm glad you changed subjects because I would have requested that immediately. Then shall we go?
Yes, let's go.
Do you wish
I'm
for
just
me?
I'm just gonna talk away like I did when I was in the ring with Russ to him, or to him. So just talking away.
All right.
Everything he does is telepathic.
Yes, it's just you're talking out loud though, aren't you?
Yes.
So telepathically, at some point in time throughout the walk, you hear a. All right. And what about the other two?
I'm still at the library. Going through that one book and maybe looking through some tinkering artificial books. Try to learn some more skills or ideas, things to build.
All right.
And
You do find a book on Fusiliers, so you have an idea of how those are created.
Yeah.
You do find different devices. So let's see. I'm just taking notes on some of the stuff that we've put out already. Mostly different forms of weaponry or modes of transportation, that kind of thing. And of course, you find books on golems because you're looking, and now you kind of know what they mean by calling you a golem.
Okay.
Is there any specific designs you're looking for? Actually, no. Take that back. You're looking through these books, and a lot of this is just like old school things that you don't know why anybody would create something that mundane, like a bucket that keeps water warm, or a bathtub that keeps water warm, that kind of thing. Or, what was it, a box that turns water to ice. Just, those are kind of mundane things. Nothing more extravagant than that. I'm sure your imagination could come up with a lot better.
Yeah. And I also sent you a private.
Oh, you sent me a private. I'm worried about that one. Somebody says they're sending privates. Oh, okay.
From
That
what we
might be
talked
why I'm
about
not.
a while back.
Yeah, that might not be why I'm finding it because I keep looking up the actual title. Any emails with Gooey Cube in it.
Well, no, I was talking about that bottom message.
Oh yeah,
When we
yeah.
talk
So
about
Russ, you're still there, correct?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, you see, Bobus very diligently looking through different kinds of books, like he's trying to learn something, and then he just stops, sets the book down. He pushes back away from the table, stands straight up, reaches into his back, pulls out a tray, a tea kettle, and a cup, and walks over and stands next to you, holding all these items, and just standing like at attention right next to you.
Can I help you, Bobus?
And about that time, Bobus, you come back to yourself.
is it not tea time?
I don't think so.
Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
No problem. Have you found anything about the virus?
About the what?
Not that I could find. There was something about this virus that these ogres have, but nothing about the virus that's infecting this VR world.
I see. Now, I believe it all has to do with this cataclysm.
Okay. Well, if the servers get shut down, it would be cataclysmic to business.
Mm-hmm. It would.
Why am I over here?
I don't
I'm so
know.
confused. Okay. Well,
Maybe you need a nice, relaxing oil bath or something.
yeah. Let me go back to reading the book about golems and see if there's. Because they keep calling me a golem.
Oh, by the way, there's an interesting book over there called Through the Looking Glass. And when people read it, they seem to be transported to Wonderland.
Really?
Yes, and most of them come back insane.
That must be the Mad Hatter.
Well, no, they talk about the Queen of Hearts killing people and mutated dragon, which I think may be the Jabberwocky, and Tabaxi with a big grin.
Oh, that's
The Cheshire Cat.
Chester, yeah.
Chester.
Okay. Nothing about a little blonde girl running around or.
Yep.
Okay. Wow. I didn't think. How'd they get a copy of that book?
No. It's a book that transports you. There's no writing in it.
I mean, there's no writing.
There's no writing in it. When you open it, you're transported to Wonderland.
What? Which one is it? I'll go look at it.
No, you have to have permission, and they have to be there with you because it's chained up.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But it might be interesting because it might be a node to another part of the server.
So
Robert,
maybe I should go look at it.
Well, no, let's not look at it yet.
Oh,
Because it does take us to another node, we would not have the other people here. We don't want to follow Reverend's example of jumping through a portal.
but if we
That
did,
only
we
happened
wouldn't
once.
we wouldn't find out this information.
That's true. But let's not do it without everyone else here.
Okay.
Robert, I sent you a message in Discord.
Okay.
And I walk away.
Just slowly puts the tea set away and goes back to sit down. Let's see. Reverend,
Yes.
you make your way back to the brothel.
Awesome.
And you can tell right away when you get there that apparently, this place definitely looks a lot better at night when it's dark out. It's a run-down building. The area around it's got trash piled up in corners, and one or two looks like either homeless or drunk.
Right.
All right.
I'll do a walk around the outside, just like this ain't good.
Yeah, some dude wakes up, pukes, and starts pissing on the wall of the back door, next to the back door to the brothel. Fuck you want, little man?
Nothing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, hold on.
Sounds like you've had some asparagus.
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to burn like this, though.
Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'll go in, and I'll go straight to the office where the lady, well, what is using as an office.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, why, yes. Why wouldn't I be back?
Well, I figured you would just move on and down the road. I don't see no reason why you would have stuck around.
Well, you know,
Yes, and
I see potential.
sure, potential.
So, I will come up. I'll sit down. So, as we discussed last night,
That was last
2,000.
night.
Yes, right. 2,000 gold. Correct.
I don't think that was the agreed upon amount. I mean, it was a long night, so give me a persuasion. Or deception, actually. Deception in this case.
Yeah, it's just straight up deception. Damn.
Yes, I'm pretty certain it was a lot more than that. Nice
Well,
try,
that's-
though. I mean, I might have thought less of you if you hadn't at least attempted to haggle down a little.
Well, here's what it is. I'm gonna pull out the 2,000 and set it on the on the table in front of her.
Yes.
Okay. This is what I'm offering.
And we've already discussed what you were going to offer.
Oh, that's right. You're not wrong. And if I remember correctly, it's 2,000.
Well, I'm pretty certain it was 3. Maybe it was 4.
No, well, you see, and I'm gonna push it toward her and be like, 2,000 is what you're gonna take. Is what I'm saying.
Really? So that
Yeah,
is-
I'm gonna roll an intimidation.
Yeah, you are. Hold on.
Damn it! Oh, it's not good.
Yep, and she just... I'm going to take that, huh?
I think it's time to spend channel points.
Well, I mean, you
I don't
also
know with a natural 1 if channel points is going to help.
you
yeah,
also
roll.
do
Is it
have
reroll?
inspiration, yeah.
I do. But I'm gonna see where this goes. Yes.
Yeah, you're right. It wasn't 3,000, it was 4.
When she says 4, I'm Eldrick blasting her in the face.
Oh no.
So,
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta bring
oh
up
my
the chair.
God, really? But Mildred Blair, I'm high enough level. I get 2 shots, by the way.
Yep. Give me a second. I got to bring up her character to see if you can do any good. Okay.
Ah.
We're just out getting tattoos. He's out to buy a brothel. We're trusting him to buy a brothel.
15. I want to do the genie thing, and it'll do 3 more bludgeoning to her face. And I am going to. I did where I got repelling blast this time. So I'm going to force her back 10 feet against the wall. Boom. So it's 18 points of damage altogether. 15 force, 3 bludgeoning.
So yeah, your first shot just kind of hits the wall beside her,
Mm-hmm.
and she kind of turns and looks at it, and as she comes back looking at you with a cocky look on her face, you nail her dead in the face with the second shot, which shoves the chair back against the wall. Her head slams back into the wall as the force of the Eldritch Blast pretty much removes her face.
She wasn't a kid this time.
And, her body is now sitting limp in the chair as her brain matter is slowly sliding down the wall behind her. Or down the sides where she's sitting.
Okay.
So, give me a second. I gotta annotate that the Madam of the Whorehouse is now completely fucking dead.
Okay.
That's good. That's the character's name I don't have to worry about remembering.
No. So wait, you're saying you'll give it to me for? I mean, he's just like leaning back in the chair. He's got like both fingers like gun fingers sticking out and smoke's flying off of him. Why, yes, I would be more than happy to take this brothel for free.
So, excuse me. So, I mean, I don't wish to nitpick here, but where on Great Ziathe did you learn how to negotiate?
Turn my head and look.
It's your pseudo dragon sitting on your...
Oh, I forgot you were even there. Sorry about that, Pookie. You see, the Reverend don't negotiate with bitches. You see, the Reverend says and the bitch do. That's what happens. I said she didn't do. You gotta keep the pimp hand strong, Pookie. You gotta keep it strong. Gotta put them into place from time to time. Just so happens in this world, I can put her brain against the wall. Unfortunately, the Reverend lost a girl. But that's the tricks of the trade. It's what happens. It's what happens. It hurts the Reverend down deep when something like this happens. He don't want it to happen. He tried to give her 2,000. She wouldn't take the 2,000.
Okay, so I will say mental note on that factor. Yes, you are a very strange master, but you are the master, so I will defer
I'm
to
sorry,
your
Pookie. I forgot you were even there.
your
I apologize.
judgment.
I'm not used to having a little. You a pseudo dragon, right?
That is what my particular race is called. Yes.
Right. I'm not used to having somebody follow me around and stuff like that. I'm not used to that. I apologize. I'm sorry you had to see that, Pookie, but it happened. I will get up, I'll walk around, and I'll be like, she's laying there, brains everywhere against the wall, and I'll grab the sack of gold. Thank you for I'll just take this off your hands.
You do realize she's not going to respond, correct?
Yes, I know. I know. And I'll start rifling through her pockets, through the drawers of the
desk.
Her desk.
And Pookie will just kind of recline on the middle. Well, actually, he'll look at the desk and just kind of nudge some stuff out of the way, and then just kind of lay down.
Okay.
And then kind of look at his claws at the same time.
I know. It's nasty as a motherfucker. I know. I'm sorry for that. We gonna fix that though. Don't worry.
Yes, because you take me to the most interesting places.
Oh, this place has potential. And I'm looking for a deed. That's what I'm looking for.
There is a locked drawer that you're pretty certain might actually have something of importance in it.
I will I got to take a dagger out, and I will see if I can get it open.
Yeah, all right. Give me. I don't think there's a such thing as a lock picking skill, but
I
Give
think it's
me,
what
it's
sleight of hand.
Yeah.
yeah, you can give me a sleight of hand if you want. Oh yeah, yeah. And you're like, oh, I've seen somebody do this on TV or something. Yeah, yeah. And then you just stick it in there and you pop it loose.
Gotcha.
It wasn't a very strong lock, so 19 definitely helped.
Open it up. Start going through it.
You find a deed. You find a colored picture of stick figures of apparently a female holding the hand of a kid.
Okay.
You find small bag of coppers and with a few silvers.
Okay.
What else? And a necklace with a locket with a picture, like a small drawn picture in it.
I'll pop it open. Is it what kind of picture is it?
Like a picture of a kid's face.
Okay.
But it seems rather old.
All right.
And that's all that you find in that drawer of whatever was important enough for her to lock up.
When I open up the deed, is there like a sign? Is there like you would have a deed here? It's like sign here if you're selling, and I sign there, kind of thing.
It just looks like a bill of sale.
Just looks like a bill of sale.
Yeah. So you have.
I'm gonna go.
You have a written out document in somebody else's hand, but you do have her signature on the bottom.
Awesome. Could I, at the bottom, put my name with hers?
You could, but you're certain that if anybody looked at it, they would know that that was added a long time after the fact.
Okay.
By looking at this, you're pretty certain you'll need a bill of sale written in her hand.
Okay.
So, if you know somebody who can do that for you, then you have yourself a rundown whorehouse.
Alright. I'm going to take the body. Of course, I'm going to make sure the door's closed, of course.
You do realize she's already cold, right?
Man. I'll put her off to the side. What else is in this room?
Just the chair. There's like a raggedy sofa over in the corner.
Right.
An oil lamp that's sitting on a little stand off to her left, and in case she'd bring over and do some work on the desk at night when the sun goes down. And that's pretty much all that's in here. Well, there is a one-person bed off to the right-hand corner. So apparently her office and her room are the same.
Okay.
And you do find a foot locker with a few changes of clothes.
Okay. All right. I'll put her in the bed, cover her up, up over her head, stuff like that. Because eventually I've got to deal with this body. What I'm asking for, is there a key to this door?
You search her?
Yes.
Yeah. You find a brain-soaked key, a string with a key tied to it.
Okay. So I'm assuming this is like a skeleton key goes to every door in the building kind of thing.
It looks like it, yes.
Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna exit, close the door behind me, and lock it. But before I do, I will make sure if there's a window in the room, I'll make sure it's closed and locks, and curtains are pulled. I will exit. I will close the door.
Hold
on.
on.
Lock it.
Okay, yeah.
I will lock it and check it to make sure that it's locked.
Seems to be locked.
Means to be locked. Awesome. Okay. Well, here we go.
And
Ladies!
as you turn, a rather tired-looking young woman. Is the madam in?
Oh, she is just dog tired. She's in there resting. Don't worry. I'm the new owner of the building.
What?
Yes, sold to me for 3,000 gold.
3,000 gold. Who the
I
fuck
know
would
it's a
buy
bit,
this place for that much?
and I know it's a bit much, but I bought everything in the building.
Okay, so what's that mean for the me and the girls?
Well, how many
And
girls are we talking about?
she's talking like she's got a bit of a slur to it. Like maybe she's still
A
drunk
little
from
tipsy.
a little tipsy from the night from the drowning her mind away from what was going on the night before.
Well, how many girls are we talking about?
I don't know. There's probably 15 to 20 of us, I think.
Gotcha. Why don't we go? Is there a common area down the bottom?
I mean, we have a room where we tend to go eat food from time to time. I guess,
Awesome. Why don't you gather the girls? What's your name?
what do you want it to be? Oh, I'm sorry. It's common habit. I've never had anybody ask for my actual name.
What? I want to know. What's your name?
Well, I mean, what's yours?
My name is the Reverend Pimp Daddy Slim. You can call me the Rev or Daddy, whichever one you prefer.
My name is Chenna.
Chenna?
Chenna. Chenna.
Chenna. Awesome. Come with me and gather the girls and let's see what we can get. Let's go have breakfast, shall we? Come on. What time of day is it? Or
Oh,
this
it's
evening?
probably about midday. But,
Let's
you
go have
know,
lunch.
being that they work pretty
Right.
much all night long, it's technically their breakfast.
Right. So it is a required meeting, please.
Okay, and sure, I will gather, I guess, the girls. Who are you? You said Reverend, right? Something?
Right. You can call me Daddy.
Daddy.
Yes, I just want Dan to call me Daddy.
Yes, Daddy. All right, so she walks past you and just starts, "Hey, new owner, downstairs," and just kind of repeats it to each room she goes to.
Right.
She doesn't even sit long enough to wait for a response. She just bangs on the door like you would call it a cop knock.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
For those who know, no.
Right.
So after about 20 minutes or so, there is a room full of women of different races.
Gotcha.
You got a few guys. I think there's like maybe 4 actual guys, but most of them are women. Some are clean-ish. Some are not so clean. It's kind of a mix. And let's see. What can I get you to roll me?
Performance?
No, not performance. Give me an insight check.
Can I use inspiration and re-roll that?
If
Or
you
is that
want.
enough?
You do find out some things from that, but you might not find out a lot of things.
All right, I will.
As
I'll
one of our game masters on another game is, higher could be better.
higher could be better. Will an 18 be good?
And you said you used your inspiration,
Yes, sir.
so I will go ahead and take that from you. An 18 is plenty.
Okay.
Just say yes.
It didn't come up. What the hell? Hold on. Let me refresh my page. I don't know why it does that. If I zoom in real heavy and then zoom out,
Mine's done it from
Does
time
it?
to time too on other games. Alright, yeah, it still says it's stealing it from you, so. Hold on, I gotta make a list of the whores now. And this one here has definitely got a whore's name, by the way. Her name is Chenna Smoothhands.
Chenna Smoothhands. Nothing come up for me to take. For me to say yes.
Alright, well
Can
maybe.
you try to do it?
Yeah, I'll do it
Do
again.
it.
There you go.
There we go. Let it go.
Alright, so we have All right.
With the 18, what do I find out?
All right. So 18, you do get a head count. There are 20. There's 5 men, 15 women. You can tell right away that over half of them are still inebriated from the night before. At least half of them are sick with something. Exactly what that would be, you don't know. You can see in their eyes, some of them are very anemic because the color, the bags under their eyes, and their skin tone. Some of them are actually malnourished. And say 4 of them are scratching in places they probably shouldn't be scratching.
Gotcha. You said there's 20 altogether?
You got 20. 5 men, 15 women.
Okay.
There are, I'll say 4 that, they're all a little malnourished, but 4 of them seem to be sober and not as dirty.
Gotcha. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am the new current owner of this establishment. My name is the Reverend Pimp Daddy Slim. You can call me the Rev or you can call me Daddy, whichever one you prefer. Now, here's what it is. I understand that you all are slaves, correct?
They all kind of nod.
They have like a collar around their neck.
Yes,
kind of thing.
they do.
All of them.
They all have the collar that I've mentioned, I think, previously.
Gotcha. I'm now your current owner. I don't like the term slave. I don't like that. But I'm here to offer everyone in this room a job. Okay? Now, of course, the job is fucking. That's what we do. Okay? But we're going to be held to a high standard. You understand what I'm saying? For the next couple of days, we're going to be closed. We're going to do some renovations. We're going to make sure people aren't itching in places they shouldn't be itching.
And one of the ones that happened to be scratched at that point in time looks up and moves her hand real quick.
Now listen. Listen, it is your job to negotiate your price with your husband. Does everybody understand that?
One of them raises her hand, a little sheepish girl goes, what do you mean we negotiate our... I mean, they come in, they pay you, and that's pretty much how it goes.
Oh no, sweetie. That's not the way it works now. What it is I take a cut from what you make. And then, of course, there'll be a cut for the house, of course. And then you get what's left. You understand? If you negotiate 5 gold for whatever services for the entire evening, 2 of that gold's going to be mine, 1's going to be the house, and you're going to get the other 2.
But slaves don't get paid.
You slave right now. I'm giving you the option to be able to purchase your freedom.
Yeah, that's why we... They seem a little confused with the idea.
Well, let me see here. I want you to work for me. You understand? But I can't have hoes that look like you. So we're going to be sprucing it up in here. We're going to be renovating this motherfucker. We're going to be bathing every day. We're going to be attracting. We're going to get us some music in this bitch. We're going to make this a happening place. We're going to make this a destination, if you know what I mean.
No.
We're going to make y'all desirable. That's what I want to do. If anybody comes in here and try to rough you up, that ain't going to be boding well for them. Ain't nobody going to touch my hose.
One of them in the back, one of the cleaner looking women. I'm sorry, Reverend. Are you saying that you're going to make us more like the ladies at the I think I want to say it's Libra Sanguine. Like Lady Melison's ladies over in Darkenhaven. Are you referring to that kind of establishment?
Yes, he has no clue. He's like, yes, I want people to hear from us from miles around. Come to this destination just for you, just to be in your presence. That's what I want to do, and I want to facilitate that. I want to
Roll,
make men worship the ground you walk on.
roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, God, I hope this is good. I got a +8 in it.
It might be all right. I hope this is good. I got a +8.
I can still roll a 1.
so
like
even-
I did before.
Well, I mean, it's still a 9, but you know, it's not in a combat, so it's not an automatic fail.
Right.
Well, you have the room, and it seems like even the drunk ones are paying more attention to you.
You see, I want this to be. I want y'all to be worshipped by men, not abused. And if somebody comes in here acting the ass, then the Reverend will deal with it.
When you
Y'all
mention abused, one small framed female, about midway back, starts to try to pull her sleeves down to cover up bruises she has on her arms.
Oh, baby, it's okay. We ain't talking about what happened before. We're talking about what's happening from this point forward. And everybody thinks the Reverend talks a big game, blah, blah, blah. But the Reverend's here to work for you. As long as the Reverend gets his cut.
One of the men speak up. Well, what about the madam? What is her views on these changes?
There is no madam. I'm your pimp now. She's gone.
What do you mean she's gone?
I bought her out. You see, I whisked her away, and she's gone now. You see, I paid her for her services. She's no longer. I told her she was no longer required here at this establishment.
So we don't have to deal with her anymore.
No, you deal with me.
And he seems to like brighten up a little bit with that comment. And a couple of the guys behind him kind of nod and agree that almost, you know, maybe that sounds like a good thing.
Well, I hope it is. She didn't have your best interest at heart. The Reverend does. Now, you see, as long as the Reverend gets his cut, the Reverend's here for you. That understand?
And all the men, as well as most of the women who can actually move their heads properly, nod with that. You, even with a passive insight, are certain that she may have taken other liberties with the people under her employ.
Right. I got a 15 passive, so.
Oh yeah. You even see some of the women when you said she is gone, brighten up as if, oh, we don't have to deal with that shit no more.
Now, like I said, we gonna be closed for the next little bit, next couple of days. We're gonna get some renovations in here. We're gonna get this place fixed up. We're gonna get y'all looking good. We gotta come up. And here's another thing. I need the group. I need y'all to pick who's y'all's leader.
Well, you are, Reverend.
No. The Reverend's the pimp. I need the one person that speaks for y'all. To me. And we're going to negotiate a contract. Which would allow y'all to, of course, purchase your freedom. And then, of course, you can stay on with the Reverend if you want. But, you know, I promise if you stay with the Reverend, he's going to make you money. But instead of negotiating with 20 people, I want to just negotiate with one.
And they kind of look amongst themselves as if they're trying to mentally decide who they think would have their best interest at heart. And they're still a little confused at the idea of it. Except for two of the women in the back, including the one who said something about you making them like ladies like the ones in Darkenhaven.
Right.
Almost as if they have been in a situation like that before.
Okay. Like they understand what's up here.
Yeah. Like they have a general understanding of what you're trying to say, even though they've not been property as long as most of the rest of them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm getting a list right now of names for you. I'm going to send you a picture in Discord because I am not writing these names down a second time.
That's okay. That's okay. Now I will be back later this evening. You guys talk amongst yourselves and figure out who talks for the group. Now, mind you, we are closed. We're closed for the next couple of days. No Johns. Understand? Nobody coming in.
So, what do we do if they show up?
Tell them to hit the bricks.
Even the violent ones?
I will make sure you're protected. Nobody messes with the Reverend's investment.
Very well, Reverend. We will discuss amongst ourselves who will represent us.
Okay.
And is there anything else you wish for us to do while you are gone?
I would like for the group to just do some general cleaning in this bitch. I mean, my God. Clean. Okay? I'm going to get some more people come in here and do some fixing. But, like, you guys can clean, okay?
Okay, very well. And the one of the ones in the back, the one who's pretty much been speaking up, says yes. The madam preferred us do most of our business. How should I say? On our backs, so there was no time for cleaning. And she seems to rub her back of her neck as she says that, as if maybe she's been reprimanded for doing just that.
Gotcha. I will nod and thank them for their time, and I'll leave. And I know I probably didn't take 4 hours. I'm gonna go. I guess where would be best place to hire somebody to protect the building?
That's a good question. Almost like maybe there's an establishment somewhere in town that you can actually hire people who fight to do so.
Awesome, because I got 3,000 gold to play with now. I'm gonna go back to the event. Do you talking about the Adventuring Guild?
Yes, I am.
I'll go there and I'll go to old Goofy behind the counter.
There you go. I just sent it in the Re-Incarnate chat.
Put that there as a quest, and we'll hire ourselves.
Okay.
Oh,
Easy job, easy money.
Easy money.
So
easy money.
You're back.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you not take a job or have something else to do?
No, I like to post a job.
And I'm using the wrong voice for this guy. You want to post a job? Well, then, very much post a job. I mean, didn't you just become a member of this guild this morning? Now you're posting jobs?
Well, yeah, I've got a business.
Well, very well. What on earth would you adventure if you had a business? But anyway, that's not me to decide. Go right ahead. It's over there. But just remember, whatever you, well, now that you're on that side of the deal, we take 5% of whatever reward you're offering, and we will post the amount that you'll pay the adventurers minus that 5%. So, what is the reward for what you wish to do?
I just need somebody to protect a building.
Standard protection. Are you needing me to look up what that may cost you? Or
Sure.
are you offering a certain price?
Well, I got a price in my head, but how much is the normal going here?
I mean, it depends. What standard adventurers are you wanting to, say, do that job?
I'd like for somebody to be able to. Okay, I bought a brothel, and I want somebody. I want a couple of guys that'll be able to. If somebody shows up and starts doing stuff they shouldn't be doing, like beating on girls or some shit. I want them to roll in and escort them out.
Yes, I understand the whole part of guarding and protection, but I'm asking. I don't know what kind of clientele would go to one of those places.
Well, at the moment, it's a little rough. It's a little rough at the moment.
So, I
Which
mean,
could change down the road, but right now it's a little rough.
do you want a D-class adventurers for? Do you think it's harsh enough that you require an S rank or an A rank?
Oh no! Oh no! 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 I wouldn't say it's F, but the one above it.
I mean, the one above F. That would be E rank.
Right.
Yes, that is the rank that you are and your friends are.
Well, F rank, right?
You should be E rank. I think
No,
that's where
we're
we started at.
E. So yeah. Well, E rank would be. Well, I guess E rank would be good.
Well, I mean,
E or D, either one.
why don't you post it as a D, I guess, and you're looking to actually hire them out. So,
For 30 days straight.
30 days, hiring out, how many are you looking for?
2.
You just need 2 D rank adventurers
About 150 gold apiece.
for
30 days.
days. You want to pay the 150 over the 30-day course, or is that
Right.
okay?
Right. So that comes
So it'll be
to
300.
5 gold a day.
That'll
5
be
gold a day.
300 from you. We will need 315 gold total, I think.
Okay.
That'll give us our 5% off the top. No, that's not right. Yes, that is right. That'll be our 5%. And then we will post the job for 2 adventurers for $150. For 150 gold, mind you. For the course of 30 days. Now, the amount is payable at the end of the 30 days? Or are
no,
you...
they would get their 5 gold a day.
Okay, so at 5 gold a day completion. Alright, so make sure I've got this straight before we post it. You pay the 5% to me, of course, which will be 15 gold. That'll be 150 for a 30-day stint. So we'll just put up there, looking for guard work, D rank, need 2. Pay is 5 gold per day, up to 30 days. Does that sound amendable to you, sir?
Yes.
Very well. Just sign this here, here,
No.
and here.
Sign.
And the gold, sir.
Ring. It's all 315.
He counts out 15, puts it in one box, takes the other stack, and sits it to the other side in another box. The fee has been paid. The pay is in trust, so... And he hands you a book. It's like a little booklet. It says, upon completion of their work, just put your mark on this and have them bring it to us, and we can pay them out the reward.
Can do. Thank you.
Good evening then.
So I'll go. I'm going to do like I'm going around town and I'm talking to people like I need contractors. I need people to come in and fix this fucking building up. But you can move on to somebody else. I gotta use the bathroom.
Actually, I think we're pretty much at a good time.
What? Can we do
There.
one thing?
Yeah.
We got 10 minutes. What you got?
Yeah. Let the
I just
hiring
want to go to the
professional-
blacksmith. Go, hey, you need any help with sharpening swords and shit?
Hold on.
Because I wasn't here the last time to get any points.
All right, so we're looking for NPC. Any gender. All right. All right, so you get to the blacksmith, and as you walk in, there's an exceptionally muscular-looking half-orc wearing what looks like a white apron, which may have been white at one point in time, but it's got so much sweat and grime on it from his work. It's more of a, well, I said white leather. What can I do for you, little fur one?
You need help around here? I got a little bit of time. I'm really good at sharpening weapons and stuff like that. Just trying to do a little bit of business for the day.
I haven't thought about hiring, but I am a little behind on some of these orders I've been given.
Okay.
What can
I
you
help you?
What can you do?
Sharpen things.
Just sharpen? You can't like.
I haven't tried to build things because we've been on the road a lot. Hadn't had a forge.
I'll tell you what. There's the forge. There's the anvil, and there's the sharpening stone.
Wait.
Why don't you? Do you have any training in blacksmithing at all?
Oh, just a little bit.
All right. So why don't you just make me a small like kitchen knife and then sharpen it for me
Sure.
from scratch, and I'll assess your level of expertise, and maybe we'll go from there.
How many rolls you want?
Give me one for making the weapon itself, or the blade itself.
12.
Okay, and give me one for the sharpening.
15.
All right. So he takes a look at it. Well, I mean, it's an interesting design you've gone with. It holds all right. It was a little off balance. Blade looks good. I mean, you got a good sharp blade on it. If you don't mind, I can't pay you much, but I could
you ain't gotta pay me.
I could probably give you a silver a day to come in and work like an apprentice for me. And I mean, I'll teach you whatever I can teach you. Beyond that, it'll help me get caught up with some of the weapons orders that the military's asking for, and of course some farmers are asking for like hoes and shovels and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean,
Sure.
I could use the help.
As long as we're in town, I'll be happy to come in.
All right. Well, you can call me Baga.
Hi, Baga. I'm Austin Cutter.
Yeah. Well, I start bright and early, so you ain't gonna start right now. But if you want to start in the morning, you can.
Oh, I'll start right now.
All right. Those two considered successes, by the way.
Okay.
And
Any more rolls or?
nope. We will pick up with you working at the blacksmith.
Okay.
If you want next week or next time, however schedule works. I have put down his full name is actually Baga Bug, but he only introduces himself as Baga. Baga Bug Winchester, a half orc blacksmith.
Who's haunted?
Huh?
Who's haunted? You know, his wife got taken away from him at some point in his life by a devil.
No, he's.
You know, Winchester.
I know what you meant.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not one of those Winchesters.
Oh, okay.
All
And
the
I wouldn't know
weapons
about
he's
those
making.
Winchesters anyway.
No, yeah, that's probably before your time, after your time, right?
After my time.
You do notice, as you get a closer look, that he does have what looks like, almost like a scar around his neck. I think no, you've not noticed the slave collars yet. But it looks like a leather strap might have been way too tight on his neck at some point in time, and it left indentions above and below it.
Gotcha.
Like it was cutting into his skin. He may have been somebody's property at some point in time in the past. And anything else anybody else like to do before we log out for the night?
No, that sounds good. I mean, I'll talk to everyone next time about what I learned.
All right. Oh, I do have something for you. I don't know if you've gotten it yet.
Oh, don't know.
At some point in time during your research, you do come across more information like this. Like I said, I don't know how much of it you already have, but
Oh, nope.
you probably already have it all.
Yeah.
Hey, Marcus, you can have your infusion back.
Alrighty. So
The +1 that you gave to my
yeah,
you got it.
Sure.
You got to do. You can do whatever you want to with it now.
I'm trying to think. Pimp, I haven't made you anything, right? Just Kurt and Robert.
Yes.
You talk,
I
no,
think-
you haven't made me anything.
I think the Reverend is in the middle of rocking.
Yeah. Well, I can
Sorry,
make
when
up the,
I sit for too long, I need to stand. So.
yeah. I can do 3 things now, and I made Robert a Pipes of Haunting, and Kurt the
Spice pouch.
yeah. So okay, I'll find something
Yeah.
else to make.
I think me and Austin are the two you've not made. You made me anything? I don't think you made me anything.
No, just Austin and
But you can the things you can do with the infusion itself, not the magic items, but
right. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm using the infusions to make these items.
okay, gotcha.
All right. So I guess with that, if you want to find out what happens next, you can join us next week to see what more happens and what more strange shit goes on in our world of Gooey Re-Incarnate. Does the whorehouse end up being successful? Did I plan on having a whorehouse campaign? No, I did not. But it happens.
Hey, now we have a permanent base of operation now.
Technically you do.
We don't have to pay for food and lodge anymore. Well, we have to pay for food, but
So if you want to see what happens next, join us next Saturday as we continue our adventures here. As of right now, I should be good. I'm good for tomorrow night. So not tomorrow night. Are we playing tomorrow night?
No.
All right.
No, it's next week.
Okay, so next week for that. Monday night we'll have our Mutants and Masterminds game. My schedule is currently set to where I can actually be there. The only thing that's questionable and up in the air is whether or not we'll be here for Wednesday night's game, because I should be on the road making a delivery, and hopefully I can log into the computer and do just that. Well, we will see. But then we will be back here Saturday. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are in this adventure called Life Together, so please keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.